Hello.
Hi.
There we go. We're live.
Howdy, y'all.
Hey,
Howdy,
everyone.
y'all. How we
To
doing?
be fair, no one's there yet.
No one's here. Probably no one's here yet, but we'll see.
Let me go tweet links and shit.
Always fun. Always fun.
Tweet
But
links.
Finally, what happened last time? We beat Ganon. Ganon?
We did.
Damon Gant.
We beat Ganon.
We did. Wow. Different game.
Damon
That's a
Gant
crossover
is...
event. I never knew about this.
Ace Attorney
Wow.
Link Edition.
Yeah. Oh, thanks for the host, Telly.
You're welcome.
But yeah, I don't know. He's a bit like Ganon, I guess. Damon Gant,
Sure.
I guess. He could
steps
be
away.
Ganondorf. What do you know? There's a
He has
crossover.
evil eyes and
Maybe.
runs better
I mean, he
than
does
Street.
kind of look like him. He's a little like he's a bit orange.
And now I'm picturing
Face
Ganondorf.
orange, yes.
Picturing
He
Ganondorf
literally
in the
wears
orange
this
suit.
voluminous orange jacket.
Yeah.
I think a bit orange is underselling it quite a bit there, Eddie.
A little bit orange. A
You
bit
know-
orange.
When Link comes in to rescue Zelda, he's like, "Oh, how you doing, Linko?"
How you doing, Linko? Been
Swim
swimming
much
and
these
Link
days?
just blinks at him. Horrible. Being like,
Oh.
what the fuck?
Most
This
intimidating
Anyway.
boss fight.
Oh, this is not the correct save files.
No, it's
Here we
not.
go. Justice Rule.
There we
Yeah!
Here
Hi,
we go.
Knipia.
Hi, Knipia. Welcome.
Hello.
We
Glad
made
to be
it.
able to see Audrey use his
Dodgy is
final
his final
smash.
smash. And
Oh, I know what this
I know what that
means.
Oh, I don't like it.
oh, yeah.
You'll see as soon as we hit the play button.
I don't
And then-
want the
Yeah.
Audrey to smash.
It is like it is possibly. I said this to Aaron while we were waiting to get started. Possibly the greatest and weirdest opening vignette.
The
of
weirdest
Yeah.
start of something, because you just go there and you're like, wait, what the fuck?
What's going on? This is actually a super move he has in Marvel vs. Capcom 3. It's great.
Of course, he's a character.
Nice.
in Marvel vs. Capcom.
Yes.
He's a character.
Of course.
Uh,
When you pick him and She-Hulk together, they have lawyer dialogue.
oh,
That's actually really cute.
Yeah,
I like it.
it's great. It's great. He just looks so out of place because everyone else looks kind of realistic, and he's got big anime eyes.
He's like, hi.
Hi. It's the best
How
thing about
do?
the second game, bar and Turnabout Big Top. Oh dear.
And
And they
he's
had the
not
barracks
trying to
early.
make Big Top happen.
No,
It's
I don't
never gonna
like
happen.
Big Top. Nobody likes Big Top.
Oh, I can't wait to struggle through that case.
So badly written.
It's
Like,
the most nonsensical case, I think, in the entire series.
Yeah.
it's like, okay, Meredith, plug your ears for a second, because I don't want to spoil things for you.
Okay, I'll take my headphones off.
Oh,
Okay.
Okay.
You good?
Well, she can't hear.
Alright,
it.
she's good. Okay. Like, they don't even introduce the real culprit until, like, the last day of a trial for no apparent reason, because they were like, oh, no one here could have done it. Oh, let's just throw a shady guy in here, it's fine.
Shady
And we're
guy,
just
that's
there like,
fine.
what the fuck? Is this sure? No one's mentioned him for like 2 days, but you keep going back in. It's wrong.
The cake caught on the statue? Of course it did. Yes, it did.
Okay, Meredith can come back in now. I'm gonna
I
put
mean,
it
yeah.
in chat.
We had the clown who's just a living, breathing, fucking
Yeah,
movie meme.
we don't
Yeah.
like the clown. Hi, Meredith.
Thanks,
What an-
Ellie.
You're welcome.
That killer clown spree is related to Turnabout Big Top.
Yeah.
Clearly. Oh,
That we want to kill the clown as soon as possible.
alright. Anyway, we've got a good case here. We can focus on.
Yeah.
The Lost Turnabout. Well, I say good case. Better than that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Turnabout cooking.
Do this.
Oh, recipe for
Turnabout
Turnabout.
cooktails. Oh yeah.
It's not
They
as
put
bad
like
as
a lot of.
Big
There
Top,
was a
though.
lot of fucking places in that. Damn.
Yeah.
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 But that's all in Meredith's feature.
Yeah.
Great.
Excited.
The audio glitched out for about 50% of what you guys said anyway, so, you know, it's fine.
Oh, okay.
Alright, babe.
No spoilers.
It's fine. Oh, honey.
It's a thing, literally.
Deal
Okay,
with it,
anyway.
honey.
That's just my
Um,
computer.
if it plays up again, let us know. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I
maybe
think it's my
something-
computer. I don't think it's because all of y'all
Oh.
sounded weird to me.
I
No,
see.
but-
Fun.
Yeah. It's fine.
But yeah. Okay, so pardon me. The Lost Turnabout.
Bless you.
Thank
Pardon?
you.
Yeah.
Was that a
The Lost
sneeze?
Turnabout. It was a weird hiccup.
Okay.
Yeah.
Was an odd one.
Meredith version. Cooking bad.
Cooking is bad. You'll see.
Swooping is bad.
Mm.
That was a very niche reference. I'm so sorry.
Yes,
Oh,
Knappy.
Lord.
This is Bird's introduction.
There she is, Maggie Bird. There she is.
There she be.
Oh, she
Right
looks
there.
cute.
Yeah.
She's
cute.
baby.
Yeah,
She's
she's
so
a baby. Right. Let's just get into it then and get through it quickly. I guess.
She's basically Bad Luck Barry, but a girl.
Oh,
Yeah. Maggie
he looks
Bird.
like a fresh-faced baby in this picture.
He's soft
does, right?
baby.
Yeah.
He looks very soft.
He has never had facial hair in his life.
I know.
Yeah, I don't know why his eyebrow has that dip at the end.
I think it's been like that.
Oh yeah,
It does.
but I don't know why.
It is constantly.
My
Okay.
eyebrows look like that when I wake up.
Nude. Like you just have to
Oh.
like draw them back in the right way.
Yes, correct.
Only
Wow.
qualities that she wore a blue badger shirt.
Maggie Bird
That is harsh.
in the chat with Blue
Aw.
Badger.
That is very
Blue
harsh.
Badger love going on. What is going on
Horrible. Backwards logic.
That's awful. Hate that.
right now? Wow.
Automatically makes her the best character in a series. Listen, I also agree, but not for Blue Badger purposes, because Maggie Bird deserves protection and we love her.
She deserves protection.
She's
Oh.
trying her best!
Right, let's get into it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Play the Lost Turnabout?
Let's do it.
Nah.
Yeet.
Nah.
Alright.
Nah, let's just go. Let's just leave.
Like, oh.
What are we in the middle of?
How did I get into this mess? Oh, Ellie.
It's fair enough. You can't run forever. Mr. Phoenix Wright.
Is this Fan of the Opera or something? Oh my god!
What have I done wrong?
I cannot allow you to go on like this.
Huh? But I'm just a simple defense attorney.
You silence. You are definitely simple. You are no longer worthy of your title.
Silence bottom.
Silence bottom.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, September 8th. Eek.
It's the weirdest fucking opening.
Yeah, that was bizarre.
Oh,
Look
hello.
at him!
Aw,
What a
baby, have a
baby.
nap.
Oh, what a nightmare. Oh, and I bet it was this ringtone that caused it. Oh, that's my phone in the year of our Lord 2019.
Well,
In the year of our I didn't tell you guys this. In the year of our Lord 2020, I found a Sherlock cosplay TikTok.
dude,
Wow.
I keep finding all of them. Wait, who was it though?
Oh, I can't. It was like that bit scene from like the end of series 1, which was just Moriarty and Sherlock, and it was the same girl cosplaying both. But I had to like double take a little bit because they were both really sexy, and I couldn't.
Is that Vane Virgo, whatever her name is? She's
Maybe
so hot.
I think so.
Oh, she's so hot. Anyway,
I'm still mad about it.
she's so good though. Oh, she's
Stop making me attracted to Moriarty again.
just Ellie and Meredith casually being gay over here.
Yeah, it's fine. Over TikTok.
Okay, let's carry on before this
Okay.
supplies everyone to distraction.
Oh, and I bet it was this ringtone that caused it. I really shouldn't be dozing off right before a trial starts anyway.
Very
No.
professional.
Ringtone, my dude.
Very
Oh,
professional.
That's a long ringtone. Fucking hell.
huh. Looks like they hung up.
I would
After
have
like
soon
5
though.
minutes of being ignored.
Oh,
Ah,
Oh,
good.
fuck.
I finally found it. Talk about a close call. I hate to do this to you, but
Look at this guy.
it's nothing personal, Mr. Attorney.
in case you couldn't tell, he's evil.
Yeah, I got like that.
I mean, I'm loving the E-boy
Oh.
look, but like we're a couple of years
Yeah,
early.
the nice Aaron Hansen streak.
Yeah. Year of our
Minutes
Lord
later.
2020, I've stumbled across furry versions of both Sherlock and Phoenix.
Oh my!
No.
I don't think there's anything that's safe from having a furry version. Oh, yeah,
There
I
are too
wonder
many
who,
furry versions.
wonder who hit Phoenix on the head.
Yeah, big mystery.
Big
Incredible
mystery.
mystery.
So yeah, first case, we're investigating our own death. Just kidding.
Yeah.
Cool.
Great.
This isn't Ghost Trick. Oh,
Ghost.
ouch. My head is throbbing. Why does it feel so foggy in there? Oh yeah, new music. It's running
New
again.
music. I really like this song. I really like this version.
Yeah, it's a
Oh.
good song.
Okay,
Maggie!
who wants to be who?
Mm. Kind of panics during the prologue.
Who wants to be
I-
Winston? Who wants to be Maggie?
Mm.
Can I claim her?
You
She
can
seems
you can
very
claim
cute.
baby. She is baby. Soft
Yeah.
baby.
Yeah.
Yeah,
All
right.
right. Oh man. What? Does she have an established voice?
Chirpy.
She's a disaster.
She's very chirpy. Like her name's Maggie Bird, so
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah.
she's soft baby, and we love her.
Okay. Good morning.
Good morning.
What's wrong? You don't look well. People are at their best first thing in the morning. Where's that fighting spirit?
Sorry, but can you please turn the cheeriness down? My head sort of hurts.
Roger that.
I love her so much.
Am I in trouble or something?
Huh? Trouble?
Wait, never mind.
Nope.
You're a policewoman, right? I thought maybe I had done
Prepare for
something
trouble
wrong.
and make it
Like
double.
a double.
Oh no.
What are you talking about? I'm the one in trouble.
What?
I'm placing my life in your hands today, Mr. Phoenix, right?
Life in my hands?
Bad idea.
You promised me. You said you would prove that I was not guilty.
Not guilty?
Just when I thought all hope was lost, when all the other lawyers had laughed me off. Leave it to me, you said. You, the one and only Phoenix Bright, came to save the day.
Your Honor, I love her.
And just like that, I was moved to tears, sir. I'll never forget what you're doing for me, ever!
What is this girl babbling about?
Actually, I really love to watch court proceedings, and I always root for you to win. When I'm off duty, I like to come here and... What's wrong? You've been acting really strange and you keep staring at me. You're making me kind of nervous, sir.
Oh, sorry. I'm afraid to ask, but here goes. So, this might sound bad, but, who are you?
What? Mr. Wright, how can you say that? How can you do this to the fragile heart of a girl about to go on trial? You're absolutely horrible!
No, I mean, you didn't mean it like that.
This is how a defense attorney treats his client, sir! I can't believe this!
No, it's just, well, I think you have the wrong person. I'm...
Yes?
Who am I? Why am I drawing a blank?
Oh no!
Oh,
no.
Plot.
He got
Oh,
hit
boy.
fucking hard.
You got hit real fucking hard.
Beanie Boys got amnesia.
Oh.
Yep. Yowdy.
Oh.
Oh, fuck.
Oh,
That was a thing.
yeah. Oh,
Did you
no.
put your microphone in your mouth?
That's what it sounded like.
Okay, I'll change it up.
I mean,
Perfect.
That's different for
He
sure.
suddenly become fucking the fucking what's it called?
Huh?
Okay.
The Wii Sports Game Master.
Oh my god. That's a flashback. That's a
Dear
flashback.
lord.
Oh god.
I was trying to think of where it was from. But I knew what it was, I just couldn't remember where it was from.
Birdie.
Mm.
Good eagle.
I was going more for like, you know, like the fucking Alvin and the Chipmunks, but sure.
It sounded like you sucked helium.
They're pretty interchangeable.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
thought it
sure.
was a bit like Meekins. I was like, Meekins started his bailiff job early?
Hey. Oh.
I didn't think that was... Oh, yeah, okay. Oops. Minor spoilers, it's fine.
Minor.
The trial's about to start. I'm counting on you in there, okay?
Great.
Great.
I mean, if we ever get to Irish Bird, I think we'll be in some pretty dire
Oh, Irish bird?
straits.
Oh boy.
I think we'll get in some pretty dire straits if we have to resort to that.
Oh god.
Yeah. I guess I must have amnesia. Let's
Wow, no shit.
see. What can I piece together? From the sound of things, it's probably safe to say that I'm a defense attorney. Hey,
Nice.
Sorry, I just read Cynthia message.
he's promoted in our street. Oh, nice.
Good for them.
We love that for Meekins.
He got much less hexagonal.
Much less polygonal.
Yeah, that's... we love that for him.
What a
sorry.
boy.
Oh. And that girl. I said I'd prove her not guilty? I can't believe I made such an irresponsible promise.
Rip.
Ah! Someone please! Tell me this is just a bad dream! Why do I get the feeling this is one dream I won't be waking up from? Gulp.
Rip. He's screwed. We're all
He's-
screwed.
yeah, we're screwed.
Maggie's gonna die.
Yeah. So this is how they get around the whole let's explain how the game works.
Why do we need to explain this again?
Yeah.
Thing? Yeah.
I guess he just forgot. He just forgot.
He's forgot.
Oh.
Oh shit, it's sane.
Mm.
Court is now in session for the trial of Maggie Bird.
Hello, Judge. You're very close.
Hello.
This fucker.
Tom, it's
Well
not
done.
fuck. This
Huh?
used to be me, so I don't know who to, like...
Did it?
Do you want to do
me?
Anthony? Because it's very squeaky
like if
and it takes
Meredith
a
has
lot.
Maggie, I should take
Yeah,
Maggie.
give it.
Yeah, it's very squeaky and it does a
Yeah.
lot.
Mhm.
I will warn you.
The prosecution is ready, Your Honor.
Perfect.
Ah, there you go.
I'm not holding my nose for this one, that's the difference.
What's up with this guy's voice? Fuck.
What is it, Mr. Wright?
Are you talking to me?
Do you see any other defense attorneys? No.
I guess not.
Now then, are you ready?
No.
No. Fuck. No.
I mean, I don't think we are, really, to be honest.
Really not. I have no idea what's happening.
Judge is still the nightmare judge, if only. Yeah, how did we get pain in the voice chat?
Oh my god.
Is that meant to be a compliment?
I guess. We've got the pain stand in the chat.
Okay, I'm taking that as a
How did you get
compliment.
pain in the voice
Good.
chat, Team? Are you biggest fan?
Max Pain.
Oh god.
What if I said no? Would that be alright?
Of course I didn't.
Then why bother asking to begin with? Actually, you see, Your Honor, my memory is kind of...
Court will not hear the defense's excuses.
I don't know why my screen just paused. That.
Oh,
Because the defendant is a member of the police, this case is under great scrutiny, because you know ACAB.
ACAB.
Mhm.
Therefore, we must make this trial fair, but swift. I believe I have told you this before. I hope you're not telling me you forgot.
Actually, I have.
Oh, God.
Huh.
Mr. Payne, your opening statement, please.
Can we take a moment to appreciate how boring his character design is compared to everyone else's?
It's just
Yeah.
got like a fucking sweep.
Yeah.
Oh, who pain?
Yeah.
Yeah. I suppose that's the whole point. He's meant to be
Yeah.
just like as bland and generic
He's just like
as
the
possible.
starter boy.
He's a
Tutorial
normal
man.
lawyer. Yeah.
Hmm.
Except when we get to the later games where they just get more and more elaborate with the
Yeah.
hilarious.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Love when he's got his hair. Oh,
No, the best one is for like Mia's like opening like
Yeah.
thing.
Yes.
when
That's the
young
best one.
Winston Payne. Oh,
Like on that subject, the whole amnesia thing, I like it to. It kind of avoids the kind of Pokemon syndrome of why are you giving me a tutorial? I've done all this before.
yeah.
Whereas I think they handle it much better in the next game,
Yeah.
where
and-
it's
Yeah.
the lawyer you play as a different lawyer in the first case in the next game, and they are completely green. They've never done it before. So it
Yeah.
makes
Yeah.
much more sense to be doing tutorials in story.
Yeah.
And in every other game as well, I think they had to do tutorial perfectly.
Yeah.
It's just this one that's just, what are you doing?
Just like nope, bye.
Yeah, yeah.
With a
Actually,
bunch of
thinking about it,
different,
yeah. And
Yeah.
they,
Yeah.
this game, it's very. I suppose I like it from the perspective in that they managed to weave it into the narrative of the case.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's nice like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's still very awkward.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Yes, Your Honor. As I'm sure you're well aware, the defendant is accused of killing her lover.
Oh.
What's worse, her lover was a fellow police officer.
Policeman? You did what to a policeman?
It wasn't me. Besides, Dustin and I.
Imagine your own defense attorney turning around and saying, you did what?
Just like you did.
Oh, could it be with the law?
We weren't lovers like that.
Oh yeah, why is she up here?
Yeah.
Oh
I think that's very illegal.
well. Whatever.
In any case, the prosecution will prove that the guilty party is none other than the defendant.
Very well. Mr. Payne, please call your first witness.
It's been a while, Mr. Wright. Let's see what you've learned since last time.
Who the fuck are
Nothing.
you again?
I won't show you any mercy this time, rookie.
I think I've actually gone down in the learning department. I
Yeah,
know less than I,
don't know
did
what's
then.
happening. No thoughts, head empty.
Okay. And who are you again?
The prosecution calls Detective Dick Gumshoe to the stand.
My boy.
It's the baby.
Here we go. Don't let me down, Mr. Wright.
Nowhere to hide. I'm so dead.
Rip.
Rip. Oh,
Oh, baby.
I forgot him and Bert.
Soft
him and Maggie.
baby.
Yeah. Sorry, go on.
I think isn't it at this point that it's just that Gumshoe kind of has a crush on her? Which is really
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's really cute.
Witness, please state your name and occupation.
My name is Dick Gumshoe, sir. I'm the detective in charge of homicides down at the precinct, sir.
You don't look very well, detective.
What about me? I've got amnesia.
No one
Well-
cares about you, God.
Well,
Wow.
sir, the defendant, she works under me, so, you know.
Phrasing.
Sexy.
You worked under that detective?
Yes, sir. And while I was a trainee, he was always he was always watching out for me, sir. He's
Cute.
such a wonderful guy, sir. I'll never forget what he's done for me.
Okay, calm down. I believe you.
Detective Gumshoe, please describe for us the details of this murder.
Yes, sir. It happened at the park near headquarters. Expose Park.
Okay. Well, weird name.
Are you
but
fucking
go on.
serious?
Victim was one of the local cops, Dustin Prince.
Justin Prince. Oh,
Super white.
Does he do a lot of checking for fingerprints, I wonder?
Oh, I
Oh my
get
God.
it, pal.
Yeah, you got there. You got
That also just sounds like a very white name.
It really does.
He was pushed down from the benches on the upper path, sir. The landing beat his body up bad and snapped his neck.
The details are listed in the report that was distributed yesterday.
Oh, yes. This autopsy report, correct? There's no updated version this time, right?
Why do I not remember getting a copy?
You don't remember anything.
Do I have a copy? Yeah, I do have a copy. There you go. What do you know?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
That's a broken thing!
Huh?
Oh, glasses.
Glasses. There you
Okay.
go.
Yeah. There you
Didn't
go.
fall from that high up. Mm.
Yeah. Fair.
He should have taken fall
Excellent.
damage!
I see. Well, everything is in order here. Even the estimated time of death is unusually well documented.
Victim's watch stopped from the impact of the landing, sir. Results of the autopsy confirm the time of death.
Hmm.
If I may, Your Honor. The prosecution would like to submit this photograph.
Look at this!
Oh my god.
Very well. The court accepts it into evidence.
Crime photo 1. Victim fell from walking path. Well, what is in that photo?
Is it the...
There he is. We got the hat. There's all the people looking down.
Just like, what the fuck?
That clock
That's a dead body!
and a phone booth.
What time did he die?
6:28.
6:28.
That looks... Can I see the picture again?
Unusually
That is
early for
weird.
how dark it looks.
Yeah. The stars are out. Oh,
Yeah, oh yeah.
I mean, it probably wasn't taken like when
Oh,
he
this is probably
died.
after. Yeah, that makes sense. Literally the second he hit the ground, snap.
Just like, boom.
lot
Done.
of heart?
Holy shit,
Oh.
we solved it! It's gone!
Lotta. Fuck up.
Oh,
Oh, Lotta's back in this game. You'll be pleased to hear.
Oh, yes!
Who's
my
gonna do
God.
Franny? I'm pretty sure
yeah.
Ellie has claimed Franny.
I have claimed
Already.
Franny. She
Yeah.
is my
claimed
child.
Franny about
and I
a
love
month ago.
Yeah.
She is my child, and I love her.
Yeah, Lotta's back in
Anyway,
like 2 of the cases, isn't she? Yeah.
yeah,
Good for her.
Good for her.
he's having a time.
Oh.
Now then, I recall at yesterday's preliminary hearing. We have those? Okay.
Well, I don't.
I don't remember it anyway, sir.
A very important piece of evidence was brought to our attention.
I guess.
Yes,
That skipped by very
guess.
quickly.
It did. It did. I had no control over that.
Just kept going.
Yes, I guess.
Mr. Wright, is your head on right today? No? Never?
Never.
Never. Not his
It was
astronomers.
a very just never, ever. It was a very crucial piece of evidence found under the victim's body.
Was there?
Why are you looking at me?
Just Maggie, just fucking peg it. This
Don't you remember?
this boy is gone.
Yeah, when you killed him, you should know.
Have you lost your mind?
Well, actually, it's just nerves. Give me a second.
What? How can you talk like such an amateur? I thought you were a pro, sir.
I've only had 4 cases. But okay, I don't even remember them.
All right, sir. I'll help you through this. At a time like this, maybe you ought to take a glance at the court record.
How do you know this? You're a police officer.
Court record? What's that?
Oh, sorry, I just saw that G was here, but...
Oh, hi G.
Oh,
Hi G.
Oh,
Hi
hey,
G.
voice connected. Whoops.
Oh,
Oh, hi, G.
Hi, G. Sorry, team.
It's okay.
I wasn't expecting you here.
Surprise!
You're live on Twitch. How do you feel?
Famous.
Yeah, you should.
This is bold to assume that like more than one person watches.
Have fun. Okay. Hi, G. I picked the wrong thing. I'm sorry. I'm going. Bye.
It's okay. It's okay. No worries.
Oh,
Oh god.
oh, I feel so bad.
I know. Everyone, she's a good bean.
She is good bean.
She's
We
very
love a
good.
G.
Sorry, that
Alright.
just I didn't know what to say.
Everything.
Okay. Yep. Info about evidence and people involved with the case are all listed there, sir.
I will instantly treat this person like a celebrity.
As you
Oh
should.
yeah.
G is a celebrity.
As you should. She's the icon.
But yeah, oh yeah. Now, in this case, in this game, new to this game, you can present profiles
Yes.
as objections
yeah.
as well as evidence.
Fun.
So that's fun.
Yeah.
The only thing I
So
can recall.
if there's
Wait, what does he say about the dick?
No, just the
not
usual.
there.
You
Ow,
okay?
black.
Yeah, I just choked on nothing, apparently.
Oh,
Oh my
That
god.
is a thing that can happen.
yeah.
That's a thing. Yep.
Dustin Prince, there he be.
There he be.
Is
Yeah.
it like he's as much of a literal who as they could have come up with?
Yeah.
I know that
Yeah.
is straight white man.
That is straight white man.
Great art. Right. Yeah.
My bird voice is just kind of devolving into mine, but it's fine.
It's true. You cut out right
Can't
then.
believe you called Lycon G, baby!
Yeah.
Because
It's
you're
true, it's
awesome, we
true.
love you.
Okay. You can look at the court record by pressing tab.
Tab, huh? You really know what you're
Tab, huh?
talking about, don't you?
So much
Also
so
like
she's able to
it.
transcend the fourth wall.
This
Yeah.
seems very, like, weird that you're
She
able
is-
to do this.
Maggie Bird is looking right at my keyboard.
That's concerning.
Oh,
It's too bad I'm a cop, right?
yeah.
I could totally. Yeah, that does
Cop
not.
Sorry, go on.
I could totally be a legal aid instead.
Maybe you should consider a career change, Maggie. Hint, hint.
Mr. Wright,
Yes, Your Honor?
court is in session. Save your chit-chat for later.
Sorry, Your Honor. Well, I guess I'd better check the court record and see what I can find.
I should press tab.
What was it again? Tab. He just leans down to his keyboard on the court bench.
Where is it? Oh, it's over here. Tab.
No,
Like,
Maggie's...
here's the thing, like, in the actual Phoenix Wright live action movie, they kind
Yeah.
of establish that they're basically working off these kind of holographic
Holo-
touchscreens or whatever it
holographic
is.
computers like come out of the bench.
So this is really too unfeasible.
Yeah, he's
So
some
he just
Star
has this
Wars.
kind of hollow keyboard beneath him and he can actually press tab.
Oh, hi, Evan. Hi. In the anime, I know there's
Hi,
TV screens that come out of the judge's bench and flip around. So not quite
course.
holographic, but...
Wow, technology.
Nice.
Technology.
Technology!
I know she can't go to the prosecutor's office yet. She's got to get a job as a waitress.
Oh, of course. She's got a whole backstory.
Sure.
Yeah.
Alright, Mr. Wright, let's see if your notes are in order. What was the piece of evidence found underneath the victim's body?
Oh, it was... Indeed, it was the
glasses.
glasses.
The
Well, you know.
glasses. The
Glasses.
That's simple, Your Honor. A broken pair of glasses.
Thank you for saying it
Glasses.
right.
Yeah, I'm American when I'm Phoenix. It's not glasses.
Yeah.
It's glasses.
Does AAI
That's right.
happen in between JFA and T? I think it happens after Trials and Tribulations.
Now, I thought it was between I thought it was in the spell just after TNT.
Yeah. Right before
Yeah, tell me
Phoenix
the-
writes
Yeah,
Case
right
and
before
follows
Phoenix
after
does
that.
last
Cruel and
trial.
trials and tribulation. Yeah.
It all happens in like 2 weeks. In those 2 weeks.
Yeah. It's just like Edgeworth just decides to fucking swan in, being like, okay, we'll save this. We'll save this
Yeah.
entire thing.
But yeah, I think so. I can't remember. There's not too much.
Fine.
They're not
Who
that
knows
connected.
anymore? What
Yeah.
happens? I don't care. It's fine.
Oh, plus Franziska's in it as well. So I guess. Yeah.
My child,
Yeah.
baby.
Uh.
Oh, back to him.
Oh, hello.
It's still here.
So many voices here, hon.
It's okay. I don't mind.
Yeah.
The victim grabbed his killer's glasses as he was what? The victim grabbed his killer's glasses as he was being shoved, sir. That just didn't make sense.
Yeah. Oh.
And held on to them as he fell.
Hmm.
Hey! Why are you giving me the evil eye?
Those glasses you're wearing.
Why would she be wearing glasses if her last pair had been crushed, dumbass?
Yeah, exactly.
Yes, this is my spare pair. But these glasses they found at the crime scene are not mine. I swear, sir.
You sure about that?
Look, it was a coincidence that on that same day I accidentally stepped on mine.
Phoenix,
Coincidence,
accidentally
she says.
transmogrifying into a fucking John Cena meme.
Are you sure?
about that?
Oh,
I love
boy.
Dear Lord.
A coincidence, she says. Oh. My god.
Your Honor,
He sounds like a
Baba
Disney
Yaga?
villain, oh my god. Or that.
I'm doing my job properly, so I have further evidence to present.
Oh, you have more?
And this evidence is very decisive.
Very well. Let's hear from our witness about this evidence.
Okay. Decisive evidence. New testimony.
So
music.
lad.
First testimony of a new game.
First
Here we go.
testimony.
Something even more incriminating than the glasses under the victim's body, sir. During his date, the victim was pushed from the bench area. Got it. That was such a weird cadence that I
yeah.
just adopted.
It's fine.
I was reading as I was speaking, and the sentence ended earlier than I thought it would. It's fine.
You're fine, Meredith. You're
It's fine.
fine.
It's fine. You're fine.
But he managed to write the culprit's name on the ground where he landed. You know, like that Sherlock episode.
Yeah.
Or what? Well, that's.
Yeah.
I don't like saying it, but it was clearly the defendant's. Fuck. Ugh. But it was clearly the defendant's name, Maggie, sir. Except it was spelled wrong. With this piece of evidence and the glasses, it's hard not to say she's the culprit.
Why not write Why does everyone write people's names as they're dying? Why not write anger in some fancy other language or something? Maybe Austrian.
Wow.
Oh,
Yeah.
Christ.
Uh,
Oh, sorry.
Anthony? Oh.
This is a picture of the writing, Your Honor.
Why, this is... Yes, I can see her name is clearly written here.
mhm.
The prosecution would like to submit this picture.
Understood. The court accepts this into evidence.
Also, that was some very Professor Layton music for the testimony.
Yeah.
It was.
Yeah. As if the glasses alone didn't make you look suspicious. The victim even wrote your name clear as day on the ground.
But I already told you! Those glasses aren't mine!
And how do you explain his dying message?
It's
That was very in character, though.
Thank you!
I like the way her hands go up and down when she shouted.
What's a conspiracy? It's a conspiracy! I'm not guilty, sir!
Hmm.
Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness.
Cross-examine? What?
Oh my god.
What does that mean?
This is it! I'm counting on you!
Sure. But what am I supposed to do?
What? This isn't like you at all! Normally, this is the part where you get the... oh my god, why am I... Can't I read?
Dear Lord, honey.
I think you're still sleepy. Hey, bro.
I need more coffee.
Normally, this is the part where you get in the witnesses' faces!
Get in their faces and do what?
I guess there's no way around it! Okay, I'm going to lend you a hand. Here's my
Soft
hand,
hand.
hold it. Take my hand!
Maggie, you're soft.
Thanks! The prosecution's witnesses all hide things from the court. Which means they lie from time to time.
Lie? But
Lie!
isn't that detective your superior?
Well,
Oh my god, can it be?
Gosh.
Dick is
Well,
in gumshoe,
get in her
right?
Phoenix and
Yeah.
suck Dick Phoenix.
That's after the case.
well, even if they don't mean to lie, sometimes people just remember things wrong.
Like that detective. He does sort of look like a scatterbrain.
It doesn't matter! Either way, it's bad for us, sir.
That's why I love the things she does with her hands.
Yeah.
That's why when you question... That's why when you question witnesses...
Bless you.
Thank you. You have to find and expose their lies.
Mr. Wright, for cross-examination, please. We don't have all day. I have a lunch date.
Yes, Your Honor.
David Gant.
No.
Gant, we're still
Not
seeing
Dylan.
each other. It's kind of legally dodgy. Let's not get into it right now.
Oh. Yes, Your Honor. Talk about trial by fire. Here goes nothing. As long as I can expose the lies, we should be alright. Yeah. Here we go. First cross-examination.
Here we go.
Another reason this case is kind of weird is because this was just obvious. It's just
Yeah,
obvious.
it's really obvious. It's like, what the fuck? Her
Oh.
name's still right.
It is-
Yeah.
Fuck it.
Yeah. How do you not notice?
Her name is fucking Maggie, okay?
Did he not know?
Like, especially considering the
You had a
gumshoes are
crush on her.
superior.
What the fuck?
You should know this.
Should,
I know.
don't they
Well,
have to do any paperwork when they arrest her? That involves
not.
writing her name down?
you
Hello?
think.
Hello? Is she on the police force? Does she have an ID card? Anyway,
Just like, y'all good? Y'all good? Y'all
Yeah.
good?
but
No thoughts
Anyway.
empty.
No thoughts are
exactly.
empty.
What is it?
What? What's come over me? Without thinking, I just blurted out objection!
Go anime.
And I yelled it at the top of my lungs, finger outstretched, ready to take on my opponents.
It's so anime. I love it.
What a rush! I'm gonna slam the desk! Detective
Oh, my dick
Gumshoe.
is so hard right now.
Oh my god! Phoenix's pee-pee so hard.
I have the weirdest boner right now.
Just Edgeworth just looks up and goes,
I sense a disturbance.
Detective Gumshoe,
You talking to me, pal?
please state the defendant's name for me. That was a high
What are you
I
trying to
know.
prove with this futile exercise, Mr. Wright?
I love how the progression really is just tutorial lawyer, and then competent lawyer, and then super competent lawyer.
Yeah.
You'll see, this is a very crucial line of questioning. To think that a game about lawyers could have enemy boss progression.
Yeah.
Actually, Mr. Payne, you can answer. The defendant's name, if you please.
Where is this ridiculous question coming from? The defendant's name is Maggie Bird.
I think someone needs to check the court record.
How? Okay.
What? It says right
I mean,
here that it's
technically your name
Maggie
is
Bird.
Maggie Bird. but-
Yeah, how would he know that he pronounced the wrong spelling?
I mean, how else are they gonna show it? You know?
Yeah, yes.
Hmm.
It looks like the bird caught the cat napping. Get it, bird? Maggie Bird?
Almighty, I did.
Yes, we
that
get
first.
the joke. Phoenix, keep going.
Press tab for the court record. Thanks,
Thank
Jane.
you.
Sound advice, G.
Clearly, Winston needs to learn how to use a keyboard.
Yes.
Uh,
What's going on here?
I have no idea either, sir.
Gumshoe really said head empty, no thoughts.
He's a himbo.
Head empty.
As you can see, the victim did indeed leave a name, Maggie. However, the defendant's name is actually spelled Maggie.
Maggie!
Oh my god.
This is a blatant
How does
contradiction of
how does that
facts.
fly? Just fucking.
Like, this is something that only works in text.
Yeah, I know.
Hmm.
Oh,
God's teacher? Oh, Volkarma is God's teacher.
Hmm.
How about that? I hadn't even noticed.
You have a crush on this girl like a mile wide, my dude.
Doesn't mean I know how to spell, pal.
Oh my god,
Himbo.
What?
Maggie-o.
But maybe the victim didn't know. Maggie didn't know that. Maybe the victim didn't know how to spell her name properly, correctly. I'm having a mental breakdown
You
over
okay,
here.
Tony? Oh boy.
Tony's caught whatever I have.
Oh god.
May I remind you that it was you who said the defendant is accused of killing her lover. If they were truly lovers, it would be impossible for him to have not known her name.
No!
Rip.
As you can see in my text box, it's spelled wrong. they're all speaking with text-to-speech right now.
Good for them.
Like, literally, all you can hear is fucking Sans from Undertale.
I love... Oh god, in Apollo Justice, I love when Lamoroa starts singing, but it's just...
Yeah, this is
Words.
fucking harmonization for text-to-speech, text-to-speech sound. Hilarious.
Oh my god. Okay,
this is very true. Mr. Payne,
Yes, Your Honor.
are you absolutely certain that the defendant and the victim, Dustin Prince, were, in fact, lovers?
Yes, I am quite certain, Your Honor. They were a well-known couple in the police force.
Well, you just got fucked, son. Detective Gumshoe. Please testify for the court to the relationship between the victim and the defendant.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Dustin and Maggie.
Officer Prince and Officer Bird had been going out for about half a year. Sounded like they were even talking about marriage. Dave, the incident.
6 months? Seriously?
fucking hell.
Wow.
People work quickly.
Nate wants to battle, and his fiance almost got married after 3 months, but we're not going to go into that one. Yeah. Can't imagine why that didn't work out. Dave, the incident just happened to be the victim's birthday, sir. Maggie, Officer Bird, had gotten Officer Prince a present. It was something she had bought over 2 months ago. I should know, because she came to... Jesus! Because she came to me to ask what she should get for him.
He breathe heavy.
He does.
It's heavy.
Oh no, Meredith.
No.
Well, it was 2 sounds like they were close. I'm shocked because this is
Nevertheless.
Victorian society and we can't have people looking dancing around willy-nilly.
Wow. Wow.
Nevertheless, tragedy struck.
Yes, I see. May I cross-examine the witness, Mr. Wright?
Thank you. I know how to do this now. I'm an
You're
expert.
welcome.
I may still have
Are you
amnesia,
sure?
but I've done it once before.
Are you
It's
really
fine.
sure?
I read an article online. I'm suddenly an expert.
I wrote a wiki how.
Alright, what do we think about
It's
this one?
fine.
then,
We're
guys?
fine. Okay.
They've been going for half a year talking about marriage. Wow.
And she killed him. Why?
I can't
Why would she kill him? This is literally no motive here.
That's a good
Vincent
point.
happened to be the victim's
It was
birthday.
his birthday.
Yeah.
Huh?
Fuck.
That's
Rip.
unfortunate.
I mean, Shakespeare died on his birthday.
Did he? Oh, he did. Didn't he?
Yeah. And hopefully I don't die on my birthday, which is like in 2 days. Fuck.
You got quite a few more years on you, I think.
Hmm.
Are you sure? Are you
Yes.
sure?
WikiHow?
Has
WikiHow
gotten-
for defense
Okay.
attorneys?
Yeah, WikiHow for defense attorneys. Step 1, win the court case. Step 2,
Easy, in that order.
easy peasy. I don't know what you're talking about.
What is
well,
the president?
Okay, where is the president, actually?
Yeah.
Yeah. What is it?
You seem to know a lot about the defendants.
Well, that's because I'm her boss, and I've got to watch out for my subordinates.
Okay.
But even what she was going to give as a present, isn't that going a bit too far?
Hey, pal, that's what you say. I know everything that happens under me. We're not gonna go into that anymore. If someone so much as scratches there,
I know what everything
I-
happens at the retitle of your sex tape.
Oh, everyone!
It
Oh,
was right there.
Dick Gumshoe's using dick. Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh, I really don't need to know that much.
Mr. Wright, please refrain from badgering the witness.
You didn't do anything. I agree. Even if this witness has had a crush on the defendant, somebody's got a crush.
the judge know nothing, but he notices that.
Judge has one
That
brain
should
cell.
not
Just
Yeah.
an
be the-
aberration.
The judge has one brain cell, and it is high-key primed for gossip.
Yes.
That should not be the point of discussion at the start.
Whoa, wait a second. Why are we talking about this? It's all your fault, pal. You're guilty, guilty, guilty. I should have you arrested.
I think the good detective
what?
is about done here. It was something she bought 2 months ago.
What is it?
Over
Tell
2
us.
months ago?
Yup. She's a very considerate woman, pal.
So, what was this birthday present?
Gumshoe is large and respects women.
Yeah.
He's
we
large
love
and
him.
respects women.
She got him a glove.
A single glove? Why would you only give him one? Okay, real quick,
actually-
I need to go and pee again. Sorry.
Okay.
I drank
Okay.
a lot of tea today, okay? Alright, I'll be back in a sec.
Okay. See ya.
You guys keep going, it's fine.
Okay.
Get up to
Okay,
the judge line, it's
I
fine.
think we'll probably get to the judge line, but okay.
Alright, see you in a sec.
See ya. Huh.
Actually, Your Honor, the glove in question is a baseball glove.
Yeah.
Just in time.
A baseball glove, though. Very American. Very American. That's how you can tell they're in America.
That sounded a little condescending.
No, I was
Buddy?
just saying.
Ow.
No. I was just saying in this game in particular, Justice for All, there's quite a few contradictions where you have to know American things, like the side of the car door and like passenger seat and stuff, and
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
baseball
Well,
stuff. Yeah,
Good thing I'm here to be
Good-
American.
yeah. Hi. Baseball gloves are prevalent in the USA where this game is set. Yes, it's not set in Japan. Don't know what you're talking about. Set in Japan? Ace Attorney? I think we're thinking of 2 different games. But yeah. Tell you what, I'll put the BRB screen up even though she won't be long.
Because
It's
this
a
is
good BRB
America.
screen. We love Lotta Hart.
Yes. She's good.
Yeah. So yeah, what do you think of the tutorial case so far with amnesia and stuff?
It's fine. It's they you know what they did? They took like 2 scapegoats, the dream sequence and amnesia, and we're like, what if we put them in one game together?
Exactly. Yeah, exactly.
How else are we gonna write an intro?
I mean, it worked, I guess. I guess it worked.
It's cute. It's funny.
Yeah, it works. But, yeah,
Yeah. I need more coffee.
it's a lot. Yeah, I was gonna ask you, are you okay?
Mhm. Yeah, I got about a third of my iced coffee left. I'll chug it.
Chug it. Good plan. Huh? Is that a good plan?
What?
Is that a good plan?
No. Hi, Ray.
Hello?
Hello.
She's in chat.
Hi, Ray. How are you? Don't sound too great.
Y'all literally get to it straight away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As soon as you know.
God damn it!
Brain is
Yeah,
broken.
Ray has not slept
Yeah.
very well.
Poor baby.
Poor
Okay.
baby. Soft baby.
Oh, it's
Oh god, I need to
okay.
get back
None
into
of us
this
have a brain
fucking-
today
Have a
either.
chill. Yeah. Oh. Hi, Ellie.
Sorry, I need to get into deep registers
That
of
was the
tone
judge.
again.
What are you talking about, Aaron?
Oh, sorry. Hi, Judge. Hi, Your Honor.
Stop questioning my authority when I do a throat clear.
Oh,
Oh, I see. A baseball glove.
you know what that is, right, Your Honor?
Officer Prince was a huge baseball fan.
A baseball glove. I think
Press.
the answer is always
Press the
further.
press.
Press further.
Press the press.
Just now, I believe you said that the present was something she had bought over 2 months ago.
Yeah.
Are you saying she bought the glove at a store that far in advance?
Nah, nothing like that, pal.
Then, what is it like?
She ordered it. It was custom made.
Custom made? The glove was custom made?
Did I stutter? Yup, that's what I said.
The glove was custom made?
It was custom
The
made.
glove was custom made.
Made, custom made. Oh, the glove was custom made.
Wow, Justice for All musical's looking good.
Your Honor, I really don't see how this glove is related to this case.
But it was custom made.
Was custom made. This is vitally important. Yes, it would seem there is little relevance. What do you think, Miss Wright? Think this glove is really relevant to this case?
What do we
Relevant.
think,
Okay.
guys? Of course
Something
it's
to do with
relevant.
it. Listen.
It's relevant.
Everything's relevant. Just reach and grasp for everything we can get our hands on.
Oh my god, you've made a startling discovery. The glove was custom made. I don't know where this will lead me, but... Of course it is relevant! That glove is the key to this whole case!
Yes! Bluffing to the max!
Dear Lord.
Now this is the Mr. Right I know. I'm so happy you're back, sir! I was wondering how long it'd take. This is great!
Wow.
I love how bluffing is so integral to his personcy.
I know.
It's like, finally,
Even with
God, you started
amnesia.
telling lies.
Even with amnesia, he defaults to it.
Yeah, exactly.
Dear Lord.
You see, Your Honor, it was custom made. Therefore, she's not guilty.
That makes literally zero
Oh.
sense.
Pressing people is almost as if I've done this before. As if I used to do this to squeeze information from even the most tight-lipped people.
Very well.
Here's my attorney's badge. It was custom made.
If you are not convinced, then let's hear some more about the matter.
Actually, I brought the glove with me today.
And you are asking about it, Phoenix. What do you mean, Anne?
It's custom made.
Why didn't you say so earlier? Hurry and show the glove to the court.
Well, I didn't think it had anything to do with this case. Anyway, this is it, sir.
Wow.
Why is it? It looks like a bunch of bananas.
Doesn't it?
It's
This.
rather yellow. But for some reason, I'm getting hungry.
It was custom made.
These bananas were custom made.
Officer Prince really liked the color yellow.
You should be remembering the rules of evidence law. Oh, and that's why you had to special order it.
Yep, that's right. That and one other reason.
I will tell you immediately because fuck the system.
Nope.
Bye.
This court has heard enough. It's clear that the victim and the defendant were involved with each other.
Yes, that's correct, Your Honor.
Now, if this is true, it brings up an important question. Was the name Maggie really written by the victim?
I see your point, Your Honor. Detective Gumshoe, please tell the court a little more about the name on the ground.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Testimony 3.
I love the way that
Testimony free.
when they adapted this into an anime, they just did not have this case in at all. They just said, fuck it.
Good.
Got rid
I was
of
like, nah, fuck that.
it. Yeah. Anyway, writing on the ground.
We first looked into the handwriting. Fortunately, we couldn't confirm that it was the victim's handwriting. Next, we checked the victim's pointer finger. Found that there was sand trapped under the victim's fingernail. There were also scratches on his skin that were caused by him writing on the ground. From this, we could confirm that the victim wrote this name with his right hand.
Okay.
Oh, I get it. It has to do.
Huh?
It's the glove. He's left-handed.
Yeah?
There you
See?
Because that, yeah.
This
Okay.
is why Mr.
Smart baby.
British here. It took me a while because I didn't realize you wear baseball gloves on not
The opposite
your
hand.
hand. Yeah.
Yeah, also
Yeah,
the main
because we
point
don't
that they-
play baseball.
Yeah, the fact that they make it such a big point that he wrote it with his right hand, like, what?
Yeah.
What? Oh, he's left-handed. Come on.
That's just straight out.
It's like, come on.
I must ask Knipia, is it that the glove is... Yes, it is.
Yeah,
It's the
it
same.
is. It's custom made. Thank you. Wow.
Dear Lord.
Yes, a perfectly logical conclusion.
Your Honor, you've never played baseball.
No one... Everyone knows what baseball is. It's a universal thing, is it not?
Oh yeah, sure.
Well, it's not exactly like
No,
they could
then-
use soccer.
True.
Yeah.
Now then, Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness.
Thank you, Your Honor. I'm about to fuck his shit up.
Motherfucker, shoot up.
Watch this, Gumshoe. You looked into the victim's
First look at the
handwriting and you couldn't
handwriting.
confirm? Well, that's useless. And you checked the pointer finger. You didn't check hard enough, did you? Because of this.
Jeez,
Just
pal,
present
calm
it.
down there.
No, fuck you. Present it.
Okay.
I would say present it, yeah.
We've got enough health. It's alright.
That's fine.
Easy.
There you go.
Detective Gumshoe. Take a look at
Have
this.
some bananas.
Look at this custom-made glove.
Custom made gloves.
Oh, you're heading out? Oh, you've got gloves to make custom.
I love the custom make pie Knipia.
Bye. Have fun with that.
Take care, Knipia.
That's the glove,
Yeah.
right?
Thanks for tuning in.
Yeah.
Could you tell the court what is... Could you tell the court what is special about this glove?
It's custom made!
It's custom made.
It's custom made, we've established this.
What's special? Never really thought about it, but,
Oh my god, the police departments were my idiots.
really yellow. And that's about it.
Yes, it's really yellow, but that is only one of its qualities.
Huh?
there's another reason why it's special.
It's custom made.
It's custom made. Oh, I'm tempted to make the stream title Custom Made Stream.
Custom made lawyers.
Oh, the Custom Made Turnabout.
No, no.
Oh.
And that would be... is a custom made.
It's very simple. This glove is custom made for a left-handed person.
What? It's custom made? I never knew this!
How much can we milk this? Shit.
Jesus Christ. Why, you're absolutely right, it is custom made.
I think you mean left, Your Honor. I'll show myself out.
I find you in breach of court. The glove is made to be worn on the right hand.
That is why it had to be custom made. Beautiful. I have never seen a bright yellow left-hander's glove for sale. Have you?
Well, no.
So, detective, which hand did the victim use to write the name with again?
That's easy. Look, it's obvious from this picture that it was his... Well, wait a sec.
Don't forget that the victim was left-handed.
Ah!
I object!
Overruled.
Yeah. Oh,
Mr. Wright, I would like to know...
You know, prosecutor Payne's pathetic when even the judge can overrule him.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mr. Wright, I would like to know what your line of reasoning proves.
There is only one conclusion that can be drawn. A left-handed person could not have written a message with his right hand. Therefore, the person who wrote the name Maggie could not have been the victim.
Are we just completely ignoring the fact that, like, people can be ambidextrous?
Yeah, I'm left-handed, but I can write my name in the sand with my right hand.
I can't, but
why?
fuck me.
Why?
It's fucking hard!
I mean, why would he do it? Why would he use a
True,
different
yeah.
hand?
Oh,
I
yeah.
thought you were just asking me, why can't you
Why
write?
can't
No! I'm not that mean.
Are you sure?
Oh,
He's finally getting back at us for all the bullying we do.
yeah.
Oh no.
Finally.
Our time has come. Order.
Tit. Sorry.
Oh my god.
Titties.
Sorry, Red. I didn't mean to make fun of your typo,
I mean-
but
I mean, the space is right there.
yeah, my eyes just like zoomed in, like you know that
Enhanced kits.
Meredith has titty on the brain.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
custom made kit.
Custom made shit.
Oh my
Dear Lord. Oh my god. Whoa. When you
Uh,
think about it that way, custom made tit.
Your Honor, please, I don't want to hear the name tit out of your mouth ever.
Well, I saw a great tit this morning.
If you
Oh,
get
no.
breast
Roosting in a
implants,
pine tree. It's
if you get breast implants, those are technically custom made tits.
Oh, thank you for that, Meredith.
Yeah, no problem.
Wow.
Don't encourage him.
Anyway,
okay, let's keep going.
let's move on.
When you think about it that way, then yes. It is not possible that this name was written by the victim himself.
Is it possible that the name was custom made?
Was the name custom made too?
Then that means Becky is.
Oh.
It's not possible!
Mr. Payne. You're a pain in my ass.
Yes, Your Honor.
The evidence prosecution has presented has failed to prove the defendant's guilt. In fact, I believe you have proven her to be innocent.
Alright, you did it, Mr. Wright!
Wow.
Woo! I feel like I can breathe again.
That was easy, wasn't it?
Sure to take my volume down enough so
That was
the mic
easy.
doesn't peak.
Yeah.
And I just come out with nothing.
Oh, that's okay. That's what I do for a living.
Mad. It seems we've reached the conclusion.
Once again, Winston Payne is wincing in pain.
Eh,
You did a fine job once again, Mr. Wright.
Me, Your Honor? Oh, well, thank you, sir.
That's your name. Have you forgotten your name? That's concerning. That's really concerning.
See, you got complimented by the judge again. You're really good.
Wait, but I thought that, I couldn't, actually win a case unless I actually, show you who the real murderer is,
I'm not gonna talk about that. Sure.
Does Mr. Wright ever fail to win a case? Oh! you'll have to
She's
see.
flirting. Oh, she's barking up the wrong tree.
Oh, she barking up
She
the
is
real
barking up the
wrong tree.
wrong tree, absolutely.
And I mean, Phoenix might want to avoid that. Her last boyfriend died. Like,
That
Yeah.
too. That too.
She's plagued by bad luck. Maggie Bird?
Mm.
Of course she is.
And that's why you can't ever give up being a lawyer, sir.
Are you joking? I'm more than ready to retire.
mood.
Bro, you're like 30!
Even with amnesia, Mr. Wright, he was a lawyer, didn't he? He's got amnesia.
Oh, yeah.
I will now announce my verdict. This court finds the defendant.
Oh, not yet!
It's somehow less dramatic when Winston Payne does it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
right.
I mean, please give me a few more minutes, Your Honor.
What is the meaning of this, Mr. Payne?
The prosecution is not finished yet.
What do you mean?
We would like to call our next witness to the stand.
What?
Then what is this witness?
Are you okay, Your Honor?
Yes, I'm fine.
The moment the victim was pushed to his death. What's more, he saw the very face of the culprit.
Such a twist. Phoenix Wright is so surprised.
Just like, what the fuck? Order in the court. Legal recess is in order. Afterward, we will hear from this new witness.
I had a feeling that was a bit too easy. I need more information. I'll have to see what I can find out during this recess. Can't let my guard down. It's only going to get tougher from here.
Court is adjourned for recess.
Can I kind of run away and wait till my memory comes back?
It's
To
just
be
like, let's just
continued.
run
To be
away.
continued, we made it.
Yeah.
I'll save.
Save your progress.
No.
Fine. Hell yeah.
Oh,
No saving.
So what, we'll go
No saving.
save
Only
slot free.
only
Oh,
spoil.
wow. How many save slots? Whoa, let me try
There's
that
10.
again. Save slot.
10 save slots. We're fine.
Got it.
Yeah. Doing quite well so far.
Oh,
only-
Pretty
yeah.
well. We've been pretty good.
It's only quarter to
Objectively,
11.
sure.
Only been an hour we've been streaming.
It's fine.
Uh.
We're like halfway through the fucking starter case.
Amnesia? I can't believe my lawyer's trying to defend me in such a state.
Why
Why did you tell me, sir?
yeah.
I tried. You just never shut up.
I've got a custom-made amnesia. I'm sorry I didn't mention it to you.
To do? I heard you could fix something like this with a really strong shock to your system. Come on, lower your head a little. A Maggie kick should be all you need.
Maggie!
Maggie kick, Maggie punch.
Oh, no, I think I'll pass on this one.
Come on! I'm sorry.
Is your amnesia left-handed? Yes, precisely, G.
Whenever I see someone in trouble, I have a hard time leaving them alone. I tend to stick my nose where it doesn't belong and try to tackle everyone's problem. Girl, me too!
She's a soft baby.
Well, my head's one problem you won't be tackling today. Well, we're here to solve your problem first. We can deal with mine later.
Yep, my therapist.
For now, do you think you can fill me in on a few things?
Of course! I'd be honored to. Well, I guess we'll start with my name and then I can tell you about me.
No, that's okay. Really, I think I know you and your name pretty well by now.
Really? Because you didn't remember your name 2 minutes ago.
I was wondering if you could help me figure out a few things about myself. So my name is Phoenix, right? What a weird name. Wow.
Weird.
Wow.
Someone's being a child that's like abuse. Like,
Phoenix, right? Wow.
Number 42. Phoenix Wright.
This is serious. You really don't remember. I'll tell you what, sir. You can have this back, and maybe it'll help.
This is a business card?
I got it from you. It's my most prized possession. You can borrow it for now, but you can put it back, okay?
I think she is a fangirl.
oh,
Okay. There are some numbers written on the back.
Oh, that's your cell phone number.
Okay. We got my business card. And he handwrote his cell phone number on the back.
This looks
Oh,
important.
cute.
I guess for now, we should stop talking about me and start talking about this case.
This case?
Yes,
Yeah.
the one you're accused of
Yeah.
murder for.
Can you think of anything that would be helpful for me to know?
What can I tell you? I can't think of anything other than the incident with that cell phone, but
The cell phone?
yeah, your eyes lit up when we talked about it in the detention center, sir.
Oh, hurry up then and tell me! This might be very important.
Okay, Roger.
My name's Phoenix, isn't it?
It was on the day of the crime, just before 6 p.m. I picked up a lost cell phone while on a walk with Dustin.
Oh wow. And there's her blue badger top.
Too cute.
It's adorable.
All of a sudden, the phone began to ring.
Which is like really weird because it's always on silent.
Hello?
Oh yeah.
I think this is Anthony.
No, thank you. I've been searching for my phone.
Is this yours? Oh, I'm glad you called. We can meet back up and I can give this back.
What a ringtone. Oh, I know, right? You missed the Nightmare Judge where that music was playing. Right?
Yep.
I'll be right there. I'm sorry, I didn't catch your name.
You could call me Maggie. We agreed to meet up at 6 p.m. Dustin and I waited for the person to show up, but they never did.
So where is the phone you found now?
I gave it to you yesterday.
Huh? To me? Is it that
Check
phone in my
bad
pocket?
decisions.
You mean this?
Do you think it has anything to do with the murder?
Whoever owns the phone did the deed, quite possibly.
Yeah.
I don't really know, but if my eyes lit up...
Oh, fuck, who the fuck
Ellie!
is this?
I think it's you, Ellie.
Oh,
Did you see? I
wait,
think so.
really?
Yeah?
Oh my.
Is that a phone in your pocket, or are you
okay,
just
hang
happy to see me? Gee.
Gee, please.
Wait, who is this again?
Maya!
Oh, I thought she was still in,
No,
area,
this is,
like, you
this
know.
is the
She's
flashback.
back.
Yeah. This is set after that case, which is really weird.
Yeah, the timeline's off.
You were here all along? You're so mean, baby.
Puffy cheeks, we missed
Sorry,
you.
Jinx.
Hi, Maya. We had a whole case about you. It was horrible.
You little bastard! I called you a million times, but you wouldn't pick up.
I'm when I went check the court, when I went fuck me, when I went to check it in the courtroom, everyone had already left.
Now, who in the heck is this? Let me guess. I'm supposed to know this girl, too. I know a lot of
good
young
morning.
girls, don't I?
Yeah, it's kind of weird. Hey, good morning, Maggie.
And a good morning to you, Maya.
So, how's it going?
Is there a word for worse than abysmal?
Oh, fuck.
And what if I said that everything will be fine? That's right. It's Maya to the rescue with these ultra-decisive, super important evidence. Here you are, Nick. The thing you wanted me to bring.
Huh? Oh, thanks. What the heck
You're
is
just gonna
this?
let me take this from the police station? Like, no questions asked?
A list? It has about 20 people's names and phone numbers written on it.
It was kind of tough, but I managed to dig up some dirt. I actually have a really big blackmail scheme going on behind the scenes.
Wow! You become your sister's
These guys are
murderer.
up to no good. I'm your sister murderer.
No good? As in...
There's a group of con artists the police are currently investigating. I think these guys are members of that group.
Huh. Okay. Why would a group of con artists pop up in a case like this?
Don't look at me.
And where did you get this list from in the first place?
What? Don't you remember, Nick? You're the one who asked me to look this up yesterday.
Oh, is that right?
These numbers were in the memory of that phone Maggie found?
So that's where they're from.
You're awfully forgetful these days, Nick. It's like someone hit you on the head or something. I hope I never get to be a forgetful old prune like you dumb bitch.
I'm 25. I don't even remember how old I am. Never mind.
Maya, actually, Mr. Wright is...
Oh.
Oh, fuck.
Helium voice.
Mr. Wright? This is there. Over.
Wow. You sound like Sparks from Spyro the Dragon.
And return to the courtroom immediately.
You sound exactly like Sparks.
Listen, this is how I got by being scared of balloons but not wanting to, miss out on the helium parties.
Oh.
Oh, oops. Guess I have to get going. You can talk about you. Fuck me, Jesus Christ! What the fuck? We can talk about you being old later, Nick.
Rain finished that fort with Mr. Right is a fort, not a fort.
Yes.
Mr. Red is a
Is he a fort or is he a fort? I wonder.
Fault.
He's a fault.
Oh.
No fart said empty.
wish us luck!
Sorry about the police sirens going past.
That's okay. I
That's
couldn't even
fine,
hear
don't
him.
I guess
Yeah,
I
neither
have
did I.
all the pieces now, more or less. Oh my god, Ray! Let me live my
I
life
will
in
kill you.
peace.
What the fuck?
All that's left is to put it all together. I'm not gonna lose this. I can't.
Come on, Nick. Better get a move on.
Who's Nick? Yeah.
Oh my God, you're not that dumb. Jesus.
I have no memory cells.
Dear God. Court will now reconvene. Please call your net witness to the stand, Mr. Payne.
Yes, Your Honor. But before I do, if I may say a few words.
What is it, Mr. Payne?
It's about the next witness. He has a tendency to say things that rub people the wrong way, you see. So I
Oh
asked
my
that the court
God.
might be a little lenient,
There is no need to give a preface, just hurry up and call your witness, please. I need to stop staring at your dumb face.
Yes, Your Honor. The prosecution calls its next witness a drifter who was taking a walk in the park on the day of the murder.
Oh.
Oh boy.
Oh,
This
that is a
fuckboy.
gay man.
This asshole.
Yeah,
I
fuckboy.
thought Larry was gonna take the stand.
Larry the Drifter.
Oh yeah.
Larry's a drifter.
Please state your name for the court, witness.
Before I do, I'd like to clarify a little something.
Huh? No, alright, go ahead.
Time for Tony to talk to himself.
Yeah.
Not for the first time.
No.
We've been doing this, ladies and
True,
gentlemen.
true.
Welcome to the world of voice acting.
Just now, you introduced my wonderful self to the court, correct?
Oh yeah, Meredith though. I don't know. What should we do about voices? Because I think it's Maya next to Maggie now. No, instead of Maggie.
Oh.
Yes. I'm fine just vibing. Whatever you want me to do.
You sure?
Just straight vibing. Just straight vibing.
Fine.
Gee.
I voice like
volunteer for.
Like, was that meant to be a Hunger Games reference, or are you genuinely saying you're volunteer?
What for this, about this guy?
Oh god, this is the worst guy though.
Anyway, are we okay? Are we cool?
Yeah, we're fine.
Yeah,
We're fine.
whatever. I'm
Uh,
vibing.
you
Tony
sure
wants to
it's
talk to
fun?
himself. Yeah.
I mean, I can volunteer as fuckboy McGee over here, but
No, that's up to you guys. I'm fine. I just voiced like 3 different people for the entire first hour, so I'm good.
Yeah, that's okay. I'm fine with whatever as well. I don't mind.
Yeah, good.
Okay. If you wanna voice someone, G, I'm sure we can always find a place.
yeah.
I mean, there's a lot of characters in the next case, especially. So
There's a hell of a lot of characters in the next
Yeah.
case, yeah.
Yeah. We can cross that bridge when we come to it.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyway, let's carry on then.
Best to get this custom-made case out of the way.
Yeah.
Custom made
Did you do this,
case.
Tony? Did you do this one?
Yes.
Okay.
Perhaps as a drifter who was taking a walk? Did I? But I will not stand for that. Knife tinted the court's eyes and caught me wrongly.
Oh yeah, flashbacks to when it was just me and Ellie, so I had to do Phoenix and Pain in the first case. And
Oh,
the
that's
judges saw it.
I did paint in the first case, I think.
Did you? I thought.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh. Okay. What was I saw
It was like a Neasley, like, "Yeah, you're on there. yeah."
Because I saw it. Oh god. I'm gonna have to watch the VOD. Oh.
Oh yeah, I forgot he does this.
Oh, look.
That's fine.
It's the old bag text.
Yeah.
This action post now someone from my walk.
Yes,
Welcome
I
to the old
understand.
bag.
I'm very sorry. I will be more careful from now on.
What is he, a human chatterbox?
Ugh. I have to question him. It's a good thing Phoenix has forgotten all his previously annoying witnesses. I can look at him, look at the hair flick.
This is the most
Stuff like-
flamboyant man I've ever seen.
Fashion, cars, women's glasses, and of course university. First rates only need apply.
What? What is he doing? Just listing. What?
Nouns. Tree.
Nouns. Tree.
Dog.
Custom made.
Gavel.
Custom made.
Glasses? But you aren't wearing glasses.
That's enough. Your name, witness.
Curious, isn't it?
Oh, is that how you want to play this?
As in,
Using your
Oh,
power
yes.
and influence to keep the young people down? I see how you work now.
Wow.
I mean, he's got the spirit.
You old people and your dirty tricks. You thought you had me, but you thought wrong.
well, I'm sorry, it wasn't looking again.
Oh man.
I forgive you. Alright, I suppose I can tell you my name. I am Richard Wellington, the drifting virtuoso with a PhD in drifting, as it were.
Oh, Richard Wellington, because he's rich and well off. That's right.
Ah,
Yes.
got
If
it.
you wanted to, you could call me a university student in transit.
So they kicked you out for being annoying, huh?
Ahem, Mr. Wellington. On the day of the murder, you were taking a strolling through the park, correct?
It would appear that you are attached to that word. If you must, then by all means. But I remind you that I am in no way a prepubescent boy out on a walk with Mummy. If you must know, I am...
Anyway, please testify to this court what you saw during your walk through the park.
See, you said it again! Taking a walk! You know you... Don't prove this!
This boy be wanting to be Edgeworth so bad.
Yeah, I like how his voice is Edgeworth but gayer.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna I admire it.
Edgeworth, but more Twinkie.
Yeah. And he's got that edgy... Oh yeah, anyway.
I can't exactly nail it in if that's what I was going for, but I'll take it.
It was
As long as you guys like it, I'm happy.
Oh
Yeah.
yes.
What you witnessed will do, Mr. Wellington.
Okay. What he saw that day.
I was at the park all afternoon, deep in thought about my life situation. I don't remember the time all that well, but I do believe it was past 6 p.m. All of a sudden, a police officer falls from above, right in front of my eyes. Without a thought, I looked up, and there I met the eyes of a charming young lady. Of course, I remember her sweet face. It was that of the pretty defendant there. The only other thing I saw was the banana that fell with the police officer.
Sorry, banana.
You called it a bunch of bananas earlier, Meredith?
I was right.
You're good at this game, Meredith.
Accidentally.
That's going to become pretty crucial in a few minutes.
Nice.
Yeah.
That was certainly a decisive testimony.
Decisive? Nick, did you hear what he just said?
Yeah.
That's all you have to say? How can you be so calm?
It's strange. My mind is very calm and clear. Maybe it's because I believe in my client.
Maybe it's because he brought a massive gaping contradiction?
I'm also kind of high.
I mean, probably not a great decision in a kind of form, but I respect you.
Hey, I had amnesia. I didn't know you're not meant to do that.
It's a court. It went. You mean Maggie?
Yes. And if she really is innocent, then that can only mean one thing. That guy is lying! Not so calm anymore.
Great.
You may now question the witness, Mr. Wright.
I'll find out the truth, no matter how well you craft your lies. Okay, first of all, what the fuck are you talking about, bananas? What kind of lie is that? Crafted lie? Okay, I think... Should we ask him about those bananas?
Yeah.
Or
Bananas.
the banana, rather.
Banana.
The
Banana?
banana? It's a
Thank
banana when I'm American, sorry.
Banana.
Banana. Do, 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 do.
Banana.
Banana.
Okay.
Alright.
Well, it was actually more than just one. More like a bunch of bananas.
Now,
See,
what
Tony
would
says it right. Sorry.
it- Oh, it's banana, but go on.
Banana. Oh, I'm English and I say banana.
My God. Listen,
I'm done.
Meredith.
I feel like it's because I was exposed to so much American media growing up that I've always had a banana.
You've always said
Banana.
banana. I can't. Banana. It's
I've always
banana.
said-
Not banana.
But I also
Banana.
feel like Irish accents are closer to American than.
Yeah.
I mean, technically, there's a reason for that crossover. It's because a lot of Irish immigrants came over, and like a couple of like accents, like Bostonian, New York, that kind of thing, have
Yeah.
all kind of
Wow.
adapted to fit that.
Yeah,
Like if you listen to New Orleans, which is mostly made up by French immigrants, the accent is kind of like a slowed down French. It's
Wow.
odd.
At least not being in there.
I know my
Like,
linguistics.
And I am from
ask-
Massachusetts, which is near.
At least
Okay,
stop being a nerd for 5 seconds. I'm sorry. I'm being a nerd. Have you listened to you rant about Hask recently?
Oh man, we all have our soapboxes.
So hi, Oscar Star Child. Hi, how are you?
Oh,
Nobody expects
Coincidence? That was a banana. Nobody
expects
expects
a banana.
It was the banana. Nobody suspects the banana. The banana did the whole thing.
Wow. What do you know? Now, what would a bunch of bananas... Hang on. I'm American when I'm Phoenix.
yes.
Now, what would a bunch of bananas doing... what? Okay. What would a
What were-
bunch of bananas be doing there?
Thank you.
Self bananas cause conflict.
Linguistics are cool. Thank you, G. I know many weird facts, okay? And that's mostly from scrolling through Tumblr.
Yeah, but is it tomato or tomato?
Tomato.
Tomato.
Wow.
was gonna happen.
Oh no.
Oh, these...
Dear.
Okay, let's keep going before we get into a fight. Like,
Potato? Come on.
Is it custom made or custom mod?
stop.
Please.
Stop.
Anyway,
Please.
let's carry on. Before we alienate half the audience.
Dear fucking
Yeah.
Christ.
Why would I know such a thing? I'm only telling you what I saw.
That's really strange.
I know,
Maggie
right?
never
Shut up.
mentioned anything about a bunch of bananas. That's it, Nick. He's got to be lying about the bananas. He
He
ate them. That's
be.
why he's lying.
He could be, but there's no reason for him to lie about there being bananas at the crime scene. And what if it's not a lie?
Well, maybe he thought he was seeing one thing and it was something else, but I don't know. Whatever that could be, I have no idea.
If he mistook something else for a bunch of bananas, then that would be an inaccuracy.
Thanks.
Think, Phoenix, think. If my client is innocent, there's no way he could have seen what he says he did.
Which means if we can somehow show he's lying...
Yeah, that's exactly what we need to do. She's right. She's got a sharp mind, but I just wish I could remember who she is.
Is everything okay, Nick?
My name's not Nick. I know that much.
I don't know what my name is!
Would you prefer Feeny?
Oh no, do not call me Feeny.
Oh my
Phoenix, in the middle of his complete amnesia, stares us dead in the face. Do not call me
I'm
that.
just like, no.
There's a reason. There's a reason deep in his subconscious. But we'll get to that later.
Just like gently.
Yeah. Alright, objection.
Objection, my dudes.
Mr. Wellington, I believe I have the bananas you saw right here.
Why is that so funny?
Ah, so you knew
banana.
about the bananas too. Why did you say so earlier?
That Ace Attorney bot that just tweets out Ace Attorney quotes, whenever the out of context bananas come up, I just laughed to myself.
Good.
But don't think you can use this as a way to pull more information out of me.
Wow, the banana's
And
bigger than the
equals-
gloves. We've got banana versus glove discourse.
Banana versus glove.
I didn't know there was a glove emoji.
Me neither,
There's a glove
actually.
emoji.
It's so funny.
Yeah. And that's where you'd be wrong.
Mr. Wright, what is the meaning of this?
Isn't that the baseball glove? Huh? What? A baseball glove?
He's sweating.
Does he have an
He's
irrational fear of gloves?
Doesn't it look delicious? Care for a bite?
What?
I don't think you'd actually do that with like a normal banana. Like just bite straight
No.
into it, skid it
No.
all.
The
Ah,
sick
banana
burn
skin
from
is
Phoenix.
disgusting.
I love it.
That's not.
It's a no. I just
Your
momentarily
Honor.
choked myself for a moment.
I think this proves one very important fact. This witness loves bananas!
Has bad eyesight.
Or he knows nothing about baseball, you know?
Yeah.
Oh, the conversation for Loves Bananas is hilarious. He loves big bananas!
He loves big bananas.
It's hilarious.
Right up his jacksie.
Oh, I hit it. Oh no, I meant to go down!
For God's sake, Karen.
I meant to scroll down!
Oh no! Well, here we
He
are.
He loves large bananas. That's my
So fuck
large
me.
bananas. Oh.
Try again.
You bet he loves large bananas. Oh, gee.
Nick, I think that's you. I hope you've noticed the icy glares we're getting from everyone in here.
Potassium deficiency should be fixed at once. Oh.
Oh, Phoenix is deficient of something, alright.
He's deficient of this dick.
Your Honor,
Right,
please.
but, you know, that works too.
Please.
What in the world do you mean?
I'll
Oh.
have you know that I like strawberries much better than bananas.
Whoops.
Strawberry.
Think it over once more and try again, Mr. Wright. I'm telling you this because you're really wrong, like super wrong.
Oh. This witness. Let's try it properly. Again! By the way, just how bad are your eyes?
How? What? You? Why are you asking me about this all of a sudden? Your Honor, it is very simple to mistake a glove for a bunch of bananas.
No, I don't think so. Objection overruled.
You're one of those people. Yes, you know who I mean. You're like those people who refuse to accept Galileo for his Copernican theory. And I'm not ignoring that.
Oh, it's
And that is why I asked you how bad your eyesight is.
They're both 2200. I suppose you're going to tell me that's terrible, right? Positively appalling.
Hmm.
That's what my eyesight's like.
Oh, you make that mistake,
Why are you
G.
not wearing your glasses today, then?
Might I suggest, G, that you don't commit murder? 'Cause
Please
you might
don't.
get found guilty.
That's because I lost them recently, you see. Of course, I was planning on getting a new pair made right away.
Custom-made glasses?
Oh
you
my
know.
god.
Oh.
Those are no ordinary glasses, so to replace them.
How about when you witnessed a crime? Were you wearing your glasses then?
Yeah,
How about it, witness?
you are an unrelenting, evil man. You're like those people who rejected Joan of Arc and put her to death.
Oh.
I
Shut up!
really doubt it.
Which boils down to you were not wearing your glasses at that time. Therefore, the identity of the woman at the crime scene and that of the defendant cannot be proven to be the same by this witness.
But the height difference was only 9 feet. It was very possible for her to see the face of the culprit standing on the upper path.
No.
Nope.
No.
Witness, please be more accurate in your testimony. Remember, a person's life is at stake. Which no one fucking remembers in this goddamn court.
Ever.
Ever.
Yeah.
Yes, you're right there.
Maggie seems pretty cheerful for possibly facing the death penalty.
Yeah.
Now then, please continue with your testimony.
Please tell the court what happened next in the moments after you witnessed the crime.
Okay.
What comes next?
Hmm.
The girl on the upper path ran away as soon as I realized that she realized I was there. After that, I immediately called the police station to report the crime. Must have been 6:45 p.m. when I made the call. They must have a lot of free time on their hands since they showed up within 10 minutes.
Uh-huh.
So there's about 15 minutes unaccounted for, but okay.
Yep.
So the person you was on the upper path saw you, then ran away.
Yes, that is correct. Which is why even someone without a superior brain like mine can understand that that girl is the murderer.
You may question the witness now, Mr. Wright.
Thank you.
I have many questions. First off, what the fuck?
Yeah. Okay, so she ran away, did she? But immediately called the police, and it was 6:45 p.m. Was it?
You said that he died like 2 seconds ago. Like,
Should we press?
6:28. What were you doing for like fucking half an hour? Like,
Yeah.
Also, broken neck is pretty instantaneous, so...
Yeah.
I immediately called the police station, and it must have been 6:45. Should we press him or prevent him?
I think it's pretty glaring.
Yeah.
It's pretty glaring.
I think you can object right away, to be honest.
Okay.
Yeah. This isn't a really like press round and do shit thing,
No,
is it?
doesn't feel like it.
The tutorial cases generally aren't, to be fair,
Yeah.
Hey, the music stops.
Yeah.
Mr. Wellington, would you please take a look at this?
You mean the victim's autopsy report?
No, my short story, Judge.
I was hoping to get some feedback. According to this, the murder took place at 6:28 p.m. Took place? Occurred. Okay.
Oh, if we're sharing short stories, may I share mine? Edward looked at Phoenix with hearts in his eyes.
Oh my god, Maya writes Narumitsu fanfiction? Wow.
Yes. It's canon.
So what of it?
Anthony needed a second just to process
I
that.
did. Process all that.
Yeah. You said that you called the police immediately after the murder took place. However, by the time you had called the police, it was already 6:45 p.m. There is clearly a 15-minute gap here. Do you deny it? I think this court would like to hear what you were doing during these 15 minutes. Or this 15-minute gap, whatever.
Who's breathing into their mic?
Oh.
It might have been me.
It's okay.
Yeah.
It's fine.
No, it's fine.
Damn people breathing into their mics.
It's okay.
A witness was in shock at the time after witnessing a terrible murder. It's only to be expected that he would be a little dazed.
"15 minutes is hardly what I would call a little dazed."
Yeah.
Oh,
Mr. Wellington,
half his dialogue is recoiling in fear.
It's like, rip.
Well, I mean, his name is Winston Payne.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Yes.
explain yourself. What were you doing during those 15 minutes even, fuck?
Answer the question.
Telephone. I mean,
Spit it out.
I was searching for a phone booth.
A phone booth?
You mean you don't have a cell phone?
You and your questions, as if you're trying to open all the layers of a Matryoshka doll.
Oh.
So you're really something special.
How did you know what that is?
How did you know how to pronounce that? Yeah.
Matryoshka.
Wow.
Yeah.
Witness. Witness.
Business.
Getting Russian all of a sudden.
Yeah.
I lost my cell phone. There, you happy?
You lost it?
You're losing it now. Unbelievable! You lose your glasses and your cell phone. Must be very scatterbrained when it comes to your belongings.
What? Are you saying that first-rate people are never allowed to lose things?
You're
I
barely
don't know,
even third
pieces
rate,
of a string
honeybee.
got too slow, that rationale should have...
Enough.
Oh man, oh man. Wait, hold on a second. He lost his cell phone?
Thinking emoji.
Why is that important, Nick?
Nick, that cell phone. Could it be?
You mean this phone Maggie found? There's no way. Boy, I didn't see this coming. What should I do now? What do we think?
Question further, asshole.
Yeah.
We are not letting this boy go.
Mr. Wellington, where is your cell phone right now?
What are you getting all excited about? You seem to be a little confused. I found my phone, I'll have you know. See, here it is.
Oh, I see.
Shit.
Looks like he's got his phone. I thought that just maybe what this was his.
Hmm.
Well done. I think we've cleared this issue up.
Have we?
At the time of the murder, the witness did not have his cell phone because he'd lost it. Therefore, the delay in his call was caused by a search for a phone booth.
Was it?
though?
Was
Was
it
it
really?
though? Was it really though? Was it though?
Well, that's the gist of it. I guess you could put it that way and leave it at that.
Do you have any further questions, Mr. Wright?
Many!
Do we have further questions?
I think
Many! So many!
Hmm.
My god!
Like- Yeah.
Like there's
Oh!
a phone booth right in the
Looking
picture,
for something
asshole!
was right in front of him.
He was looking for a phone booth.
Things that make you go, hmm.
Hmm.
Your Honor, the witness's testimony does not make any sense. I don't believe that there was ever a need for the witness to search for a phone.
How dare you? You can't just make outrageous claims like that. You do have some sort of proof, don't you?
Well, yeah, of course. This evidence should be good enough, I think.
There's literally a phone booth in the fucking photo, Phoenix.
Alright, let's have this proof then. Please present proof that the witness had no need to search for a public phone booth.
Have you tried using your eyes, Your Honor?
My eyes are
Look at
blind,
this!
Phoenix. That's wrong.
Honestly, that could be the national anthem of Ace Attorney.
Yes.
It's quite
a
simple.
soundboard, Aaron, and
Yeah.
anytime evidence is presented.
Yes, perfect. Look at this photograph. It's quite simple, actually. Please take a look at this.
The crime scene photo?
At this photograph? Yes, at this photograph. It's custom made. Oh, Meredith's in the chat.
Sorry, I didn't want to talk over
in
you.
the chat.
Fair.
Is there a problem with it?
Yeah, it's custom made.
It's custom made.
Oh,
What is your
there's,
obsession with custom-made items, Mr. Wright?
there's nothing wrong with the picture. But if you don't understand my logic after looking at it, something is wrong with you. Wow.
Oh, wow.
Oh shit.
No!
It's a phone booth. This is further proof that there is nothing wrong with me.
That is correct. Meredith shows up as baby and I'm Raveth. Huh? Oh, on my stream. Yeah.
Right now.
Raveth.
Radiaf.
Raveth.
We get F in chat for Radiaf.
Maybe, yeah.
F in chat.
Maybe F.
Ray 2D2.
I hadn't even thought of that. Beautiful. That is correct. All the defendant had to do was walk 3 steps. Radiaf is a Star Wars name, it is. But you know. Mr. Wellington, why did you not use the phone that was right in front of you?
No!
Order! Order!
Well, what is reporting the case crime the late proof for the defense?
The witness can't explain what he was doing for those 15 minutes. That is reason enough to throw suspicion on his testimony.
Yes, this is very true. What do you have to say for yourself, witness?
And I bet this phone really is his, Nick! He must have killed Dustin to get his phone back!
But Maggie said that he was going to return it to him, so there was no reason for him to kill for it. And on top of that, he'd still have the phone she found anyway.
If he wasn't looking for his cell phone, maybe he was looking for something else?
Was he?
Mr. Wright,
Yes, Your Honor.
do you have any thoughts you would like to share with court?
I never have any thoughts, Your Honor.
Ah yes, no thoughts head empty. I've heard this fucking form. Can you offer an explanation as to what the witness was doing during those 15 minutes?
What do we think?
He was fucking coming up with a plan or some shit, I don't fucking know.
You reckon?
He was setting up the crime scene!
You reckon?
That one, yes.
That?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, because he heard the name, right?
Or was there anything else he lost?
Oh, his glasses.
He's pulling a Velma.
Exactly.
Like, I can't see without my glasses!
Why going Velma?
See without my glasses.
No Force Head Empty was coined by Wright. Yeah, it's circa 2002.
I have an idea.
For once.
For once.
There is only one possible explanation.
Alright, let's hear your explanation. However, be forewarned that if your explanation is not persuasive, you will be penalized. Think
Oh.
carefully before you present, Mr. Wright.
Penalized.
Please.
Meredith! Oh, you Americans.
Oh, boy.
Okay.
Yes, Your Honor. I probably shouldn't have said there was only one possibility.
Please present to the court this one piece of evidence that will answer the following. Why didn't the witness call the police right away?
His fucking
Well,
glasses. He's looking for his fucking glasses.
Wasn't he, though? Sounded a bit like Gumshoe there.
Wasn't he though? Wasn't he though?
Pal.
Pal.
Mr. Wellington.
What? Don't do that. You almost gave me a heart attack.
Say your name?
These are your glasses, aren't they?
Where did you find?
Such an idiot. I believe the court all heard what you just confessed to. That these glasses are in fact yours.
Well, I don't know. I can't see them.
My
Good
glasses.
point. Good
Good
point.
point.
I'll tell you where they were found, Mr. Wellington. These glasses were found under the victim's body.
Under the victim's body.
Order! Order! Nope.
No, wait a second. Hold on.
I thought that was me for 2 seconds.
Okay.
Is that point in the evening?
Ah, yeah.
In the night?
I didn't confess or confirm anything.
Your Honor, I think the answer is quite clear here. As he fell, Dustin Prince grabbed the culprit's glasses. The culprit knew that he had to find his glasses and searched frantically for them. What he didn't realize was that they were under the victim's body. And that is why it took him 15 minutes to make that call.
He's just that blind. Mr. Wright, are you indicting the witness as the real murderer?
Judge, I'm the one with memory loss. You should remember every other case I've ever defended in. Of course. That is precisely what I'm doing. Oh, the music!
Oh, fuck me.
He is choking himself.
Kinky.
Self-choking? I know I'm right. He is the real murderer.
Did you figure it out, Nick?
More or less. Turns out this cell phone was the key to this case after all. Anyway, now is our chance to deep six this guy. I'll sink him in one shot.
The hell is a deep six?
I don't know.
What are all these terms that he's coming up with?
Yeah, all
the fuck
of a
is
sudden
it?
we're going to fucking
Is that a
Northern
sex
warfare.
thing, Nick?
Christ.
Yeah! I don't know what that is, but sure! This is so exciting watching you work again!
Somehow, my old self is coming back to me. It's time to sink or swim. Everything rests on the edge of a knife. This is the moment I've been waiting for. Dramatic?
I know.
Water.
Your Honor, the defense is making a mockery of this court. Without any solid ground to stand on, he accuses the witness of being the murderer. Yeah, that's right. I'm no criminal. This third-rate fraud of a lawyer.
In that case, why don't we look at it from a different perspective? Let's hear your explanation as to why you are not the murderer.
Why, that's easy. For example, there's the name the victim wrote. What about that?
Oh,
It was spelt wrong.
You mean the name Maggie?
Yeah, even an idiot like you can read that, right?
You mean the name Mag-IE? Well, we already know this was not written by the victim himself. After all, the defendant's name is Mag-EY.
Meg EY.
And the victim was left-handed.
How many times can you fuck up? In other words, in order to make the defendant look guilty, the real criminal used the victim's right hand to write her name on the ground.
But... Wouldn't that mean that the real criminal, some of the defendant, knew? Otherwise, how else would that person know her name was Maggie? Maggie!
Same thing. Okay.
That is a good point. Witness didn't even know of Miss Bird before this trial.
Ah, I forgot. Was there any way this creep could have known Maggie's name beforehand?
There's a way.
Yeah.
Phone call.
It would be best if I could prove that the witness had a chance to learn that the defendant's name was Mag-EY.
No, the defense, please present its case instead of just looking thoughtfully off into the distance. How could the witness have known the defendant's name?
What's the phone? Mr. Wellington, you didn't have your cell phone with you on the day of the murder, correct?
But what if I didn't?
When you realized you had lost it, what did you do?
What did I do?
Didn't you try to find it by calling it?
Why you? How did you?
Because that's what any reasonable person does, dumbass.
Yeah.
Your Honor, these questions have nothing to do with...
Rule.
Wow,
me
taking
see where
no
this is going.
nonsense now.
Mr. Wright, where are you going with this line of questioning? Do you think there is some relationship between the defendant witness's cell phone and the murderer?
I do, Your Honor.
How many times can I fuck up in one sentence?
You closed it off. Absolutely. Perfectly.
Thank you.
On the day of the murder, Maggie Bird picked up a lost phone in the park. And she also received a phone call from the owner of the phone. Flashback.
Hello?
Also, look at him just in his uniform, and she's just chilling.
Just
in a blue back
chilling.
hoodie.
Just straight chilling.
Why does he look?
Why does he look like that?
He looks like he's holding a frog in his mouth.
Reminds me a bit of
robot.
the white guy blinking meme.
Yeah, a little bit. Similar facial structure.
Anyway.
What is she carrying?
The baseball
Like-
glove.
Oh, it's
Oh,
baseball
In the
yeah.
bag.
Oh,
Yeah.
yes.
Took me a while to think about it. Yeah. It looked like, it looked like that, yeah.
glove.
Yeah, it kind of does.
Oh, wait, hang on. Did you say this?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, thank you. I've been searching for my phone.
Is this yours? Oh, I'm glad you called. We can meet up and I can give this back.
I'm the murderer. Oh, gee. At least you didn't say it was a bunch of bananas. That would
Yeah.
have been your downfall.
Yeah.
I think on the DS, it was a lot harder to make out as well.
Oh, I'm
Yeah,
sure.
it was like,
It was
is that churros?
tiny. Yeah.
2 pixels. Yeah.
And the Game Boy Advance, yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah, I'll be right there. I'm sorry. I didn't catch your name.
You can call me Maggie.
Ewok was an
Wow.
Ewok! Just so you know! That was when you learned her... that was...
Bless you.
I'm fine.
You
That
sure?
was when you
laugh
learned that
at
her
you.
name was Maggie. Huh?
I didn't mean to laugh at you misspeaking. It was just really funny the way you did it.
It's fine. It's fine. That was when you learned that her name was Maggie. But you made one fatal mistake.
Fatal mistake.
My client's name is Maggie, but the name that was written on the ground was Maggie. This is a mistake that could only occur if all you knew was how her name sounded.
Eek!
And not how it
I
was
would have gone
spelled.
higher, but I'm trying not to disturb people.
That's fair. It's
fine.
almost midnight. Oh. Sorry.
But Your Honor, the witness has no motive.
And your point is?
It's very simple, Your Honor. A person who usually would not kill someone without a reason.
Let's explain to the judge what a motive is.
Yeah.
Just judge is very interesting, I see.
Interesting. Never considered this before.
Mr. Wellington had no reason to kill anyone.
Well, I had no reason to kill that person I killed yesterday, but okay.
I've been accused of murder.
That is absolutely correct. I don't have a motive.
Mr. Wright,
Your Honor?
can you explain what motive this witness could have had?
It's very simple, Your Honor.
His motive is he has no irises.
Oh, damn. That's true.
Are you sure, Nick?
If I said I can't offer an explanation, then the trial's over, right?
Yeah, but
Hmm.
Who is Nick?
Who is Phoenix? It's Phoenix.
Who the fuck is Nick?
Yeah.
Oh, Nick.
It's-
Okay.
I still think it's weird though.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Larry
It's
Butts.
cute.
Yeah, okay, you got it. I'm sorry, G. But yeah, Larry Butts was the only one who called him that, and then Maya picked up on it. So
Yeah.
good day. What's new?
It's
What's
cute.
new? I think this is a bot, guys.
What's new? I have watched your Furry Gun 81
We
channel
can-
here on Twitch.
Did you say
Congrats.
furry gun on purpose, Meredith?
Your furry gun.
Oh
That's a
dear.
good impression. Nice job.
Oh,
Disaster
I've-
lawyers with Elarallama, maybe Meredith, and attorney the last turnabout. I am about to design BRB offline screen for your channel.
I'm sorry.
Follow
I've
the in my profile image. Best of luck, P.S. Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney Trilogy HD forever.
already got a BRB screen.
No.
bot, sorry.
Profile image. Profile.
Profile image.
I am
Yeah,
not a
Profile
lollipop.
image. P.S. Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney Trilogy HD forever.
Cool.
That's what I say when I talk about my favourite game series, Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney Trilogy HD. Thanks, Meredith.
Christ.
No problem.
Oh my god.
Yeah, proof that he had a motive, huh?
I
The
mean,
bananas.
oh, fuck.
What we got? We got the autopsy report, we got the phone, we got the photo, the glasses, the other photo, the bananas, Phoenix's business card, and a list of con artists and their phone numbers.
I feel like that's it, but I don't.
Can we look at it?
I'm pressing X, but nothing's happening. These are all pulled from the phone Maggie found.
Well, if you would want to get the phone
Did
back.
he think that there was like a? Did he think that like? I mean, I kind of know like.
Huh? He seemed very anxious about getting his phone back, and maybe he was worried.
Imagine what would have happened if he went to the park, trying to meet the people who supposedly have his phone, and immediately he sees Dustin.
He sees, he thinks that she's turned him in to the police, so a police officer is there. Yeah, okay, I'm thinking we need to present that, like the list of phone numbers.
Yeah, they've kind of just been sitting there this whole time and not being useful.
Yeah, this is our, like,
Alright.
fucking ace in the hole thing, like,
It's our trump card!
just a bot. It
Alright.
was very funny, though.
It was very funny. Mr. Wellington's motive is right here.
What is this? A list?
Ace Attorney in the hole!
Wow.
Nice.
Nice. You get the hang of this. You got the hang of this so quick. These phone numbers were pulled from the memory of the phone of a... That's a lot of us.
Yeah.
These
It's a
phone
lot of
numbers were
us.
pulled from the memory of the phone the defendant found. Shaking my head, G. Thank you for correcting me. Did I correct it? I didn't even realise. I didn't realise it was wrong. And we have determined that the people on this list are members of a certain group. They're furries, Your Honor.
You,
Furries!
you looked up all those numbers.
Of course.
And
This
we
list
found
of-
out you're a furry!
This list of phone numbers was stored in the cell phone's memory. They're furry guns. Oh no! No, G! No! Banned.
Aaron, if you blow up on Twitch, your fan base is going to be called the Furry Guns. Sorry, you have no
my
choice.
God, they
furry
are. The
guns.
furry guns.
God.
You know, here I
Do
was
it.
thinking the wolf pack would be great, but apparently not.
The
No.
wolf pack? No, it's the furry guns.
It also
I mean-
nice furriness.
I suppose
Yeah,
wolves
all
do
of your
imply
name
furriness.
suggestions imply
Yeah.
furry.
Oh no.
You've
Oh.
done this to yourself.
Yeah, maybe it's subconscious, who knows?
It's okay, this is a safe space, buddy.
I'm not
It's
a furry.
fine. Live your truth.
I'm not a furry.
Are you sure?
Oh my god. Side furry at birth?
Assigned furry at birth.
Oh dear. Anyway,
Carrying on.
the names and numbers belong to people who are members of a certain con artist group.
What? Con artists?
Can you explain why these numbers were on your phone, Mr. Wellington? I don't think you can. F-R-A-P. F-R for furry.
This is an outrage.
An invasion of privacy. Looking at the phone numbers on a person's phone is a worse crime than murder.
Is it?
You might want to recheck that.
The rules of evidence law, huh?
That case never happened.
Yeah, you know that thing we learned in the last case? Fuck.
You have to erase the last case from your mind. It's non-canon.
Cool, got
To
it.
be fair, it was in the last game as well.
Yeah, true. I don't care, Mr. Wellington. Damn. All I want is for you to tell us what this list is about.
You think you, any
Coming
of
in
you,
like a
know what it's
savage.
like to be a refined man such as me? Your Honor, that this is unjustified battering of the witness.
Objection overruled again, you pathetic piece of shit. Mr. Wright, what is the meaning of this? Please, I'm intrigued now. Why would the witness have the numbers of a group of con artists on his phone?
Isn't that obvious? The witness is looking into a group,
A
victim
member
that
of
group,
it.
or a member of that group.
He's very much a member of the group. How else would he have his fancy lifestyle?
Mr. Wellington is a member of this very group.
No!
All of your friends' phone numbers are stored right here on this phone. If anyone were to look into these phone numbers, it would be all over for you. That is why you had to kill.
No, this is too much.
That does make quite a bit of sense. Well, Mr. Wellington, would you care to explain?
I got you now.
that police officer. Your Honor!
He sweat.
Sweat!
Sweat.
What is it, Mr. Payne? Hang on, let me go stick my switch on charge.
Okay.
Your Honor, that this is unjustified battering of the witness.
Unjustified, really. The judge is putting his switch on charge. In the middle of court, Your Honor?
This is my
Hi.
court.
I have to go and check my villagers. I'm pretty sure Isabel's ship is
I'm
about
just
to
playing
close.
it under the desk, okay? I have a Splatoon ranking to get.
KK Slider is in town.
KK Slider is in town. I've been looking for KK Calypso for the past 3 weeks.
Oh my god.
Okay. You said the exact same thing only a few seconds ago.
Please. Please, let's think about the content of that phone call.
Hello?
Oh, thank you. I've been searching for my phone.
Is this yours? Oh, I'm glad you called. We can meet up and I can give this back.
I said this
The
like 5
defendant-
times.
I know.
The
Yeah.
defendant had already promised that she would return the phone.
I've been trying to keep the same inflection, but I don't know what it was in the first place.
It's
After all
fine.
Mr. Wellington had to do was meet Miss Bird to get his phone back. Why then would he need to kill anyone?
It's a good point. Or is it?
That is a valid point.
It's valid.
I said it's valid, so now you can't go back on it. What does the defense think about this?
If you think about it logically, then it makes sense.
Then maybe we should be thinking outside the box.
Yeah, if we think like that, let me see.
That doesn't mean anything.
Maybe that slime ball saw something at the crime scene that made him commit murder.
That's just such a weird way to put it.
That slime ball.
Laugh it up, fuzzball.
Your thoughts, Mr. Wright?
Empire Strikes Back on the mind?
A little bit.
Well, no thoughts. Head empty.
I had him.
Sorry, Your
thoughts.
Honor. I don't
You
think
can't
Mr.
just
Wellington...
say that and get away with it, you know. It's a court of law.
I don't think Mr. Wellington went to pick up his phone in a very friendly manner.
He was promised his phone, so why would he have been unfriendly to the defendant?
I think he must have seen something that didn't agree with him when he got there.
Well then, Mr. Wright. What's this something that didn't agree with the witness?
It's a straight
Well-
couple, Your Honor. He's
It's a straight couple, Your Honor.
Not there's something, but there's someone.
He's allergic to bananas or baseball.
He saw a cop and, you know, ACAB.
Yeah, exactly. I'm pretty sure it's Dustin. Is it Dustin?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
Dustin. That's
Okay.
Dustin. He saw a cop.
What Mr. Wellington saw was the victim.
The victim? You mean Dustin Prince?
He's allergic to bananas or baseball. Exactly. Dustin Prince had gone on his date right after his shift was over. With no time to change, he went to the park still wearing his police uniform.
Whoa! ACAB, I see your point.
Yeah, I think this is Wellington.
Well, they picked up my phone as with a policeman.
Phoenix.
Oh, that's me. He couldn't have known they were going out, so he began to worry. He was afraid the policeman would ask a few questions before returning the phone.
If I do anything suspicious, he might run a check on my phone.
So let me push him off a walkway and kill him instead.
Yeah, sure, that won't bring any
Yeah.
heat on me.
In his mind, it was possible they had already run a check on the phone.
And you went into a panic, is what you're saying.
Exactly. Officer Prince was murdered simply because he was in uniform.
I see, ACAB.
ACAB! Mr. Payne, do you have any comments?
I'm thinking.
Seems the truth has come out at last. The witness, Mr. Wellington, you are
Ha.
Having an asthma attack. Oh, fuck me.
Oh wow!
That is unpleasant.
Impressive. Not bad for a person with a third-rate education.
What's that supposed to mean?
The evidence. The evidence.
Yeah, he's really creeping me out.
All you've been waving around and talking about is that suspicious cell phone. Suspicious phone number this, suspicious con group that. They're all on that phone. But who's to say that phone is really mine? Where's your proof? Where are evidence?
You want proof that this phone is yours?
I already told you earlier.
My god.
That phone I lost. I've already found it.
Oh.
You don't have even the slightest idea who the phone in your hand belongs to. But you can be sure it isn't mine, you simpleton.
It all makes sense now.
Yeah?
Doesn't it just?
What?
It feels good to see you squirm.
yeah. Yes. Kinky. We do seem to have a problem on our hands with this phone. Whose phone is it? Without knowing that, it's meaningless as evidence.
Your Honor! This is bad. Let him turn the tables on me like this. This cell phone. There has to be something I've overlooked. There's gotta be. Maybe... The phone stored numbers?
phone
or
stored
fingerprints
numbers?
on the phone? What do we think?
I feel like the phone stored numbers.
Stored numbers.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, if it's whose phone I think it is.
This phone has the names and numbers of those in the con group in its memory. I can show them to you, Your Honor.
I don't believe this. What are you talking about? What we are trying to determine is who that phone belongs to. Who cares about what phone numbers are stored on it? Besides, who knows? Maybe you went and added some of those numbers in yourself.
The witness is quite right. I'm afraid I have to reject the defense's proposal, even though the witness is an annoying bitch.
God, that jerk is back to his arrogant, annoying self again. This cell phone. There has to be something I've overlooked. Maybe it's fingerprints on the phone?
Yeah.
I've got it! We should check for fingerprints.
Fingerprints?
Your Honor, do you know what fingerprints are?
I also got hit over the head before this trap.
And every other trial, got it.
Yes, Your Honor. Mr. Wellington must have left some prints on his phone.
Nick, don't you remember? When you got that from Maggie, you wiped it off.
I what?
You said there was sand all over it, so, and you know, sand is coarse and rough and it gets everywhere.
My God, Anakin.
Prequel names.
Wiped it? I wiped it?
Pretty thoroughly, too.
Oh my God.
What a dummy.
Why is he
What an
laughing
asshole.
like that?
It's oh so much fun watching third-rate trash babble like morons amongst themselves.
Brian cell?
Oh, that Brian cell.
Same Brian cell, right?
Same Brian cell.
He's made a complete recovery.
How many times do I have to say this? My phone is right here, you see? Oh, and incidentally, you can't check the number stored on this phone.
Why not?
I'm getting to it, you ignoramus. It must have glitched because all the numbers just magically disappeared.
Magical.
You've gotta be joking. He erased all the numbers I was going to use as evidence. Oh, you can't make fun of someone who's sick. Shame on you guys.
Fuck you, I'm sick.
Shame.
I know you're sick. I'm allowed to mock you anyway. I'm your girlfriend. It's my job.
Different privileges.
I just thought it was cute.
Mr. Wellington.
What's this? By the tone of your voice, it sounds like you still have some fight left in you.
Where did you finally find your cell phone? Oh. Sorry about that
you are
face.
too
I know.
much. And of course, you have no idea what I'm talking about.
Oh my, now I remember!
Rip.
Flashback? I'm just chilling on my sofa, dude.
Doo-doo-doo-doo.
God, he even sits like a gay.
Gays don't sit properly.
Yeah, he doesn't know how to sit. He doesn't know how
Yeah.
to sit. Huh, looks like they hung up.
Oh, good. I finally found it.
So that's when...
What's wrong, Mr. Attorney? By the harsh glare in your eyes.
Nick, we worked so hard to get this far, but
In the end, it didn't even matter.
in the end, it didn't even matter. If you don't do something quick, he's gonna get off scot-free.
Oh, damn, exactly. I know. I know this phone has to be his. But how am I supposed to prove something like that?
Mr. Wright. cannot prove who the real owner of that cell phone is. Your indictment has no basis and therefore no power. Looks like you came up a penny short. I almost said penis short.
Penis shorts! No.
Penis short!
Oh,
You almost came up a penis short.
well, Edruf's not here.
God.
I was literally just about to say the same thing. Same
Well,
Brian, so.
Say Brian Cell. Oh, well, Dick was here earlier, so, you know. Actually, the pun there.
Yeah.
No, dear lord.
Where? Where did I go wrong?
Don't blame yourself. You're merely a third-rate lawyer. You only made one big mistake. Who are you? What are you? That's something you haven't figured out for yourself yet.
Who I am?
The court hereby concludes this cross-examination.
I think Ray's a little delayed in the stream.
Yeah, I think Ray's
Rip.
delay is quite. Yeah,
Yeah.
I want to reload, baby.
we got that like a minute after.
Yeah.
Hmm.
That will be all. I'll have to bid you gentlemen and ladies goodbye. I have a reservation at that ultra-fancy restaurant on the other side of town. Thank you for your assistance. You've had a stressful day, so please, bon appetit.
What am I supposed to do? Am I supposed to just let it go at that? Of course not. Yeah?
Yes, raising the
course not.
just wait and see. Just see how the trial turns out. Who knows?
Wait and see. Please wait, Your Honor. But... what are you gonna object?
Alright, Nick!
Oh gee, half this game is bluffing.
Hmm.
I think I may be able to prove it. What have we got? Okay, we got the phone. We've got
It's
one
the
phone.
fucking... It's
Richard
the
Branson.
number.
Branson's got the
You
other
You wouldn't
phone.
have had time to change the SIM card. It's the number.
Dustin's autopsy report.
Aaron's just not listening.
Aaron, come on here.
I'm acting dumb. We got the glasses.
Mhm.
Oh, you're
Maybe it's this photo, huh?
Stop.
I
Maybe
know
it's
you
the
like
baseball
playing the
glove.
part of Phoenix a lot, but
Or maybe it's this. Who knows?
Maybe it's definitely that. I'm going to punch you in the face. Fucking present it.
A second cell phone can't just come out of nowhere, can it?
Mm,
I think I may be able to prove it.
Prove it? What, Mr. Wright?
Everything.
Yet, Your Honor, the cross-examination has already ended. Besides, the defense is just going to batter the witness with more inane questions.
You will not harass the witness. Is that clear, Mr. Wright?
Did you hear that? No harassment allowed, Mr. Attorney.
Please, Your Honor.
please let me harass him.
Please let me harass them.
Very well, but this is your last chance, Mr. Wright. You may present one piece of evidence to the court.
I only get one shot at this.
If you cannot prove everything, it's over for your client and for you.
You die with him.
I fully understand.
That's
You will
not
both
until
die. You will both get the death penalty. That's how this works.
that's not until Ace Attorney 6. But okay. Yes, you're.
I'm sure you are well aware, Your Honor, but the cross-examination period has ended.
God, Winston Payne, you're such a fucking dick.
God, why are you such a little bitch? Why are you paying attention, Mr. Payne? I said that Mr. Wright could present only one more piece of evidence.
Oh,
Now then, Mr. Wright, this is your last chance.
It all comes down to this. It's go time.
oh, it's Capitalize for some
Yeah.
Present
Yeah.
the One Piece ribbon, so it'll explain everything. Mhm.
My attorney's badge.
Yeah. It's my custom-made badge.
Aaron, for God's sake.
It is custom-made, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Here we go.
Aaron, I swear to God, if you were gonna play dumb, I was gonna reach through my computer and strangle you.
I'm not that good at playing dumb, don't worry.
Good.
Violence.
I have one brain cell, it's fine.
And use it well.
Yeah.
Boy, thank you. Oh, nice. Here, please have one of mine.
Oh,
great. Just business card added.
wow. It's in fancy script. Oh, we still can't see his name. Damn.
They'll never know.
We'll never know his name.
Wait, what am I doing? This isn't time to be exchanging business cards.
Your Honor. There's something very important about that card, and that is... The name on the card is...
It's me.
It's me! I remembered who I
It's
am!
it's the back of the card, because that's where the number is, right?
Yeah.
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 This card is important because of what's on the back.
You wrote your cell phone number on the... Wait, hang on, sorry. That is not the voice. You wrote your cell phone number on the back, but...
But that's exactly it. Can you please call this number from your cell phone?
Right now, the court is still in session. It's like putting my phone out in front of a teacher, Nick. God.
It's okay. You'll see.
Okay, if you say so.
There's your phone with a strap.
Yeah, that's the
That's
point
right,
of
she
the
got the strap.
Oh
Is
dear.
the defense preparing something, Mr. Wright?
But is it a custom-made strap?
Oh dear. We are going to call my cell phone now. And then the court will see everything for what it is.
Of all the idiotic, stupid things to do.
Do, 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 do,
Why is my phone?
I love it. It's a Steel Samurai's theme song.
Oh, I was wondering what that was.
And what is with this stupid sounding ringtone?
Mr. Wellington. How strange. I could almost swear that you're holding my phone.
Or... Ah! No, 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 no. It can't.
By the way, before I forget, thank you very much for the lump on my head this morning.
Mm.
I don't think I need to explain any further, except to say... When you went to retrieve your cell phone, you mistakenly took the wrong one!
I like how his mouth's still moving.
Oh,
Oh lordy, that's where he goes. His head's just gonna pop off.
Like a watermelon.
oh.
Yeah.
Oh, he just
Wow.
chokes himself unconscious.
Yep,
Nice.
just chokes himself unconscious. Too far.
Good. Good for him.
You need to practice safety, Rich.
So, that is what happened. You were knocked out by Mr. Wellington.
He is a man who lives on his pride and self-image alone. And in order to hide his involvement with the con artist group, he's become paranoid and lost all ability to make rational judgments. I'm a psychologist.
Yeah, whoa.
Then, Mr. Wright, the phone you're holding.
It's Mr. Wellington's, naturally.
Speaking of that man, how is he, Mr. Payne? Is he dead yet?
He is arrested and has been taken away, Your Honor.
Very well. Now then, this court finds the defendant, Maggie Bird.
Hey!
Guilty, yay!
There she is!
Yay!
Hey! Confetti in court, of course.
Ah,
That is all. This court is adjourned.
We did it! We did it!
I did it!
2:16 p.m. She's
Aw.
still got the stars in her eyes. She's so adorable.
Bless
I
him.
knew that the real you would shine through eventually. I'm so moved by what I'm so moved by what you've done for me, sir. Thank you so much, Mr. Wright.
I feel really bad for Dustin. He didn't do anything to deserve this.
It's probably because of me.
Huh?
My whole life has been nothing but a whirlwind of bad luck and failures.
Mood.
Yeah.
Your whole life? It can't be that bad, can it?
Since I was 6 months old, when I fell from the 9th floor of my apartment building.
Jesus, I'm so.
Girl, what?
I've been hit by all sorts of vehicles, gotten sick from all sorts of foods, failed at almost every test I've ever taken, experienced almost every kind of disaster, and never won or even tied at a game of tic-tac-toe.
Wow.
My life has really been nothing but a string of disasters.
That is, pretty bad. Is she a cat? Who knows? I think her name's a pun on, like, she's like a magpie. Maggie Bird?
Maggie
Okay,
Bird.
something like
So
that.
one for sorrow.
Yeah. She's
So
not
she just
having a
needs to
great
find someone
life.
as unlucky as she is, and
Yeah.
super joy. There you go.
I wonder if I know any detectives that are unlucky.
Mhm.
Up until I went to college, I was known as the goddess of misfortune. And then, at the academy, everyone called me Lady Luckless.
Lady Luckless?
What's worse is that my... sorry, I forgot how to read. What's worse is that my fortune always seems to latch onto those around me.
What do you mean? You forgot how to read?
I read too hard, don't you know? When I see someone in trouble, I always try to help.
Ah, that's right. You were talking about this earlier.
It happened again recently, too, sir. There's an old lady pacing back and forth by the pedestrian crosswalk. I gave her my hand, and before I knew it, we were having dinner at my house.
That's called a gay date, Your Honor.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, did you say this?
Oh!
Oh!
I'm sure that Dustin's gone because of me.
That's not true.
That glove didn't even have any sort of special meaning, but it was custom made. It was just a present to say thanks for covering one of my night shifts.
Oh, you see.
Everything is all my fault. Dustin's death. Your head being all messed up.
Well, I don't think my head is that messed up yet.
I'm going to find a new life for myself starting now. The next time we meet, I'm sure I'll have found a whole ocean's worth of good luck by then, sir.
Yeah. After all, the goddess of misfortune is only a name.
You bet. I'm gonna make it. I promise. Next time we meet, I'll only be an unlucky person instead of a goddess.
Yeah, that's the spirit.
Well, Mr. Wright, Maya, I should get going.
Okay. Good luck to you.
Thanks. You take care of yourselves too.
Break a leg, or I mean, don't break a leg.
Oh, what a horrible day. I've got my memory-
Horrible.
Horrible, I'm American.
You've listened to Winter too much. Jesus.
Oh,
It's horrible.
oh horrible.
Yeah.
My apologies.
Good. I hate horrible.
Oh, I've gotten my memory back, but things are still a little fuzzy. Winter can't say horrible.
Terrible.
But if you're okay, and that's what counts. You really got me worried. Come on, let's go back to the office.
I'm afraid to ask, but here goes. So this might sound bad, but, who are you?
I thought you said you got your memory back!
At that moment, everything really did come back to me.
As Maya punched me in the face.
Detective Gumshoe. He's someone I've had clashes with in the past during certain cases, but he's also been a good ally during others.
I'm sure he's been an ally, alright.
The judge. He's a lovable, kind old man who's easily swayed by other people's opinions.
Flipped with some words in those. In that.
Do you disagree?
Yeah, I take out lovable and kind.
False. Meredith and Ray have got it out for the judge. But in the end, he always comes up with the right verdict.
Are you sure about that?
This person... I got a clue. He seems to know me, but maybe he's mistaking me for someone else. Overruled. And this girl, Maya?
You finally remembered!
Aww. This is Maya Fey, my assistant. That's right. I have so many unforgettable memories about her. For example...
Perfect Nick! What's wrong? You keep staring at me! Don't tell me you missed me!
Well, yeah, I suppose I have. I
Oh.
feel like I haven't seen you in ages.
Oh.
Huh? Well, I'm back now, so it's time for us to create new memories together!
Oh.
Alright, sounds good. All the phone numbers on my phone were erased by Mr. Wellington. I guess I have to start over from the very beginning.
Come on, Nick! Let's go to our usual burger joint!
Okay. Actually, it hasn't even been that long since she came back into my life. And that story began on one rainy afternoon 2 months ago.
Dun, 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 dun.
So the next case is in the past.
Yeah!
Yay!
Or some
Flashback
bizarre reason.
case! Oh no, can we keep
Reunion
playing?
and
I wanna
Turnabout.
keep playing!
You sure you're not too tired?
I'm fine. Literally.
like...
I mean,
Oh, you okay?
Yeah, I was gonna dip because I haven't eaten dinner.
Oh, yeah,
you
no,
should probably eat
please.
Meredith.
Holy shit.
I will.
I mean, what I was going to say was, even if we get through the investigation, we'll probably have to sleep by the time the trial happens.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we'll all die. Like...
I think it's best to hold off until
Oh.
whenever we do get to do next, because
Yeah.
then we'll probably
Soon, Francisca, my love.
yeah
We'll
we'll
see her
probably
soon.
definitely get the trial started by the time we
Oh yeah.
get through the
Yeah,
investigation next time.
Yeah,
Reunion
but like the
and
next case is
Turnabout.
like my favorite thing. Like
It's
I
so
actually really
good.
like this case. It's really
It is a
good.
really good case.
Pearl
Yeah.
Faye, look at her.
Look at her, she's so cute.
Baby.
She's such a baby. Look at the side of her forehead. She's so big.
Her pretzel hair.
Aw.
Pretzel hair.
Well, G says bed, so I guess it's bed.
Yeah.
It's
You
bad.
must listen to G.
Yeah.
Must bad.
knows
But
all.
yeah, and next time we stream, whether it's on next Monday or another day that's not Wednesday,
Mm-hmm.
Because, birth.
because Ellie's birthday, we shall. I have absolute faith we'll get to the first trial.
We have no choice.
We have no choice, exactly.
We have to, I will make us keep going until we get there.
Until we get Franziska von
I
Karma.
need my baby.
So,
You so pretty.
Save your progress, yes, please.
Yeah.
Da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da. Nice. And then I'll. Oh, that's right. I'll F4. Goodbye.
There was
It just opens up the next case automatically.
Oh.
But yeah, thanks for coming along, everyone.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah,
No worries.
class.
It's always a pleasure.
It's been fun as always.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And yeah. Oh, hang
Certainly
on.
has.
So I got an achievement for clearing the Lost Turnabout. 30% of players have this achievement. Huh?
30%.
Only 30%.
People just did the first game of the case, and they were like, no.
Apparently, yikes.
Oh, maybe because like those games are in a collection, right?
Yeah, well, when you buy the game, you get all 3 games.
Oh, okay, I gotcha. So yeah, I
Yeah.
guess people are like,
Yeah. Wow. That's a lot. That's a high number. Unless they just bought it because they already had it. Which,
maybe.
I mean, that is what I've done.
Yeah,
True.
they're like you.
Anyway. That's the end of the stream. Thanks everyone for tuning in.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, thanks for helping out, guys, with Disaster Lawyers.
Oh, our pleasure.
Yeah, we love
We're here
it.
for
We love
it.
it.
So much fun. Yeah, and whenever we're back at 9 PM British Summer Time on Sunday,
9 PM British Summer Time.
we will not defeat. We'll investigate the next case, the flashback case. We'll
We'll
see.
defeat
Yeah.
We'll
We'll
defeat
defeat
the real
the next
murderer.
case.
You know what I mean. We'll solve
Got
the
it.
crime. Someone's
Yeah.
gonna get murdered. I don't think that's a spoiler.
Be gay, solve crime.
Be gay, solve crimes.
You get to solve crime.
Okay. Thanks, guys, for tuning in. Love you all.
Yeah.
Love y'all.
Love y'all so
Bye.
much.
See you next time. Bye.
See you soon.
Bye. Goodbye.